Yo, what's up, Sean? How's it going, Jonathan? Hey, Sean, it's just me and Dominic on panel, dude. Uh,
Somebody came in.
no, nobody came in, man.
Oh, you're talking to yourself, bro?
No, I'm talking to the chat.
Oh, oh, you're live. Okay.
Yeah, I'm live now.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Sean's in the chat. Jonathan's there.
Yeah, I got my
Kung
mail.
Fu Shaolin is there. Fuck, man.
Would you like to see the
Fucking
mail?
distracted me.
Would you like to see my mail?
Hey, Josh.
Hey, what's up? What was that? Was that Psychics?
That's me.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. I just got a notification. I just got done eating, so I'm coming in cold. Coming in cold. I don't know what my condition is.
Oh, dude, I just started right now, like a freaking second ago.
Cool.
There's only like 3 people in the chat room right now. I'm about to take a dab, then go have a cigarette, and eat this burrito. Because I'm hungry right now, man.
I've also noticed that it's showing that we're live, I presume. So thank you, Josh, for inviting me to your panel. And hello, Dominic. How are you today?
I'm not bad. How are you?
Psychics, you don't got to thank me for doing this, man. Thank you for doing what you do, bro. But I do this just for fun, just like you do.
I know. I like fun, and I appreciate that. Open up this panel. But yeah, a little dab of do you sounds also great, and basically we could relax with our panel, and then we could talk amongst ourselves on a couple things that we've experienced and the stories that we've heard. What's going on? And at the moment,
yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Good idea.
Well, listen, you're already getting started.
Yeah.
Hey,
sorry, Dominic. I had to mute you, dude, because I don't know what you're doing, but you're making a shit ton of noise, dude.
Sorry, I was unraveling my weed package.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I'll show you.
Hi there, folks. How you doing?
Good day.
Hey, what's up,
Good
Jim?
day, Lee.
Hey, how's it going, Lee? What's up, bro?
All right, Josh, Dominic, Psychics, and Jin, the Jinster.
Hey, Jin, thanks for posting that link to that podcast, man. That was an interesting podcast. About
being
the
censored.
New Zealand shootings?
About being censored, wasn't it? Or
yeah, about the guy being censored.
Yeah.
Like while it was happening. That's crazy.
Cool.
What was that link you sent, Jin?
Hey, Jin, I don't know if you realize that you're muted right now. Just to let you
know. Thanks, mate. Yeah. As I was saying, if you speak to Reese, only Sheeple, he can give you more information on that reporter, Vinny. He knows a lot about him.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. I thought so. Thought you guys might be interested in that because that's the way it's going, isn't it? They're going to be censoring on live stream, real time. Sorry, it's terrible. Powers that be, eh?
Powers that be, yeah, exactly.
Apparently, if you were to show that video of the shooting, you could face 14 years imprisonment.
So why are you giving us the video?
I'm not giving you the shooting. I wasn't giving you the shooting, was I? You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
The video of the shooting, Psychics.
Well, that's how reality works, isn't it? So we have to make fun of it somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they make fun of us, so we'll make fun of that. Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Fuck it. Cunt.
By the way, you're gonna be in prison for 14 years, but here's the video.
Yeah, here you go. I haven't watched this, but you might go to prison. Yeah, watch it anyway.
Oh,
Dude,
geez.
just saying, I don't think that would stop me from watching it anyway.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's
Even
right.
if you didn't.
Yeah, it's a Logan Paul video. You won't go to prison, but you'll have a fucking laugh watching it. You know, here you go. Watch this.
So what's
Fucking
new,
hell.
psychics? Anything? Any news?
Well, a lot of things. I mean, on Surface part. I guess I do go around to other hangouts and see exactly, observe and watch and listen, and if I have something to say, I'd say something, in due time.
Yeah.
Yeah, same old same characters in there. That's out. You'd find Paul Voight out there. Well, on the heliocentric side, you'll see Brenda. Oh yeah, that she's definitely out there.
All right.
Jose, yeah, and they'll have actually, they have their own channel, their own forums. And what I'm observing is that they're trying to be more, they're trying to moderate and more that's open to a general discussion of the shape, not so much of directly part of the shape, if you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
That it seems that my opinion is that the party lines are somewhat coalescing with ideas, and it's somewhat the discussions are now are coming down to the panel, or actually where there's an agreement or disagreement. So it's interesting, and there is a diversity there. You get to see different people appreciate their knowledge, their experience, who they are, where they're at. It's just opening up a whole new door. It seems new again, and that part what I'm doing. But there are new channels out there, and in my opinion, actually the community is getting bigger for both sides, and that's how I'm seeing it.
Oh, good.
Also, yeah. So hopefully, we get to see them on this part of the show, because we do run long streams. They'll come by, and I've also mentioned to them if they're interested, they could hop on the panel, and maybe we can continue the discussions that I've had with them in the past, and then with the people here, that could probably bring some support.
Jose, would that be? Sorry, would that be Jose JG Gonzalez?
That's one.
That's the one. Yeah. Because he used to be. He used to be on board with the Flat Earth, but he's sort of changed his mind, hasn't he? He's done a Jamie Brown on us, changed his mind.
Yeah, of course, but really, let me just out of all the dramas and everything, let me just give you a question. I mean, do you think Jose care about the shape? Whether if it's
Do I think he cared about the shape?
Whether it's a ball or flat.
No.
Where he's at today. Yeah, that's where majority of the information. I mean, the answers I'm getting.
Yeah.
We could start from there.
Yeah.
So he's got actually. Well, I mean, obviously he's got a diversity panel. Predominantly, a lot of bowlers are inside. They like him. That's fine.
Yeah.
No problem. And some of the flat earthers also like him too as well, as a person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
appreciate that.
again, it kind of shows that how we're actually are starting to intertwine now, and things are reshaping and shaping up where we're at today. And it's very interesting, and it's a good experience where I'm seeing it on this side. So I thought I'd share that with you.
For me, I think the fact that the Earth is a level plane is very important, because I'd like the children who are not yet born to understand that fact, and for the education system around the world to stop teaching the heliocentric model and start teaching the geocentric model, for example, and all that money that's intertwined with all these lies that we're paying for, I'd like that to stop. So that's why it's important for me. And I think Globers don't seem to get that point, that flat earthers are thinking not just of the shape, but the whole lie and the money that it's costing and the debt that we're incurring. That's all part of it. It's not just the shape, as it were. It's the bigger picture of it all. The wars that are being had, and people are dying for a heliocentric model, for example. You know, that's the thing that gets right up my nose. Is they don't seem to understand that we, the flat earthers, for example, it's not just the shape. Yes, we're talking about that, but it's more to it than that. There's much more to it than that. What do you say? What say you guys?
That's why. That's what really gets up my nose, Jim. Because like my children, one's 11, boy, and my daughter's 12, and she's at secondary school, and they're basically being lied to and taught that the Earth is a globe. And if I believe that it's flat, and you know, I want to let them find out for themselves if it really is, you know, because that's what we observe in reality, rather than this picture on a screen or in a book or, you know, on a video or whatever of the globe Earth. It just doesn't make sense anymore. So, yeah, so I'd rather find out properly. I mean, I've always said that if it was proved, full proof to be a globe, you'd have to accept it. But you'd also, you know, you'd also have some sort of, is it really though? You know, in a way, yeah. So,
a bit of doubt,
yeah, a little bit of doubt, yeah. So, I don't know. It's just full proof. Proof is what we want to know. The truth. Just truth seeking. You know.
But I do appreciate psychics working endlessly to get these guys to come on the channel and debate us.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's well. I take my hat off to you. That's good. Good work.
Yep.
He's always done that.
Yes.
Non-stop.
And I also want to mention that Robert Vanderklok is actually Nathan's #1 fan.
I like him.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Dominic as well. And Dominic.
He did say he was smoking, but that's pretty much sounds brutal.
Yeah, I don't want none of that, thanks. Yeah.
That's a
don't sound like
bong.
no bong to me.
That's a serious bong he's got there.
Electric bong.
Oh, fuck, man. I didn't turn off the fucking mic. I had a blender going.
Blender.
I knew something was grinding.
That was an old-fashioned blender.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sounded like a sick disposal unit.
Well, I want to agree with you, Jen. Is that there is a support. The heliocentrism is definitely is the actual foundation. It even goes back to Greece, where there actually is the worship of the Helios. And all the naming of the stars, where we got the word astronomy. Yeah. And the astronomy is really what it means. It means naming the stars, and that's what it is. So we have astrophysics that comes from the astronomy. We have the astrophysics labs. We have their Neil deGrasse Tyson. You have your Michio Kaku, based on that religion from Greece. As you can see, how it was brought from the past till today.
Brian Cox.
Sure. I mean, I've looked as far as what we have of today's statues and the phallic symbols, and you'd see like, let's say, a Roman lady sitting down on a chair, you know, with her arms up but holding a sphere, and that's what it is. I mean, that is that actual worship of the Helios, Apollo, you know, Mercury, you know, Saturn, Zeus.
Isn't the Greek statue what's he called? Atlas. Is that Greek? You know where he's
Well,
the
it's the Atlas Shrugged. I mean, if you've read,
yeah,
yeah,
where
I
he's like
mean,
holding
we have.
the world on his shoulders. Yeah,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
on his
It is
back.
actually the worship. Yeah, absolutely. It's the
yeah.
worship of it. It is that religion. And but really they call it the myths. Where they call
Mm,
it the gods back then. But for right now, we're at this present moment. It's called the myth, but we're actually practically using it and worshiping it today based on that
mm,
model. Um, Although there is an objective thought out there, which is great to see if there is another concept in there, and it looks like it's actually yeah, at this present moment, it's from my opinion of my existence today, what I'm observing, it's a pretty large community base. Whereas now we're introduced with the media, now, as far as the exposing the YouTube channels, the Instagrams, the Facebooks. So this conversation right now is no different than what could be spoken at a dinner table. Whereas, a few years ago, it was, sometimes I did never thought to even think of it, but now it's a conversation piece at a table where we can talk about it now.
mm.
So it is an interesting or experience I'm having right now, and what I'm witnessing it is this type of a support model that it is what they call globalism, or you have your globalist elite. So even the words itself supports that model. So it is an actual a big thing. It is the Goyim versus the Golem, pretty much. If anybody's listening and know what a Golem is, it's that big giant.
Mm.
But yeah, but again, but if we all have the time to really to talk about this, at least still, I mean, we're a small community, ballers and flat earthers alike. There is a small community. 99% are asleep right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
But once it's exposed and they have this discussion what we're having, they will be making a choice, and hopefully we do this maturely. Whether we're
I've
gonna,
got some
yeah,
news. I've got some news uh,
go ahead.
from the Japanese side of things. Do
Okay.
you remember Masato Psychics
Yes,
and his friend Yuma? Well,
I
they
remember Yuma.
want to write a thesis on the flat Earth
Okay.
since they've
Well, well, here's the thing. I mean, the idea is there's two things that I'm seeing on the flat Earth. Is one is the shape, and the other is the concept and community.
Hmm.
All right. So it is getting. You're seeing that type of thought there. You know,
Yeah.
and
Well,
you
you
just
see
want to
what
see.
it is they're trying to introduce it to their community in the university, the Tokyo University of Science. At this point, that's where they attend, and they've been trying to introduce it, meeting strong resistance, of course, but
Of course,
it's prompted
they
them
will.
to come back to me, asking me questions. They've met a few people the other day on the panel the other day, and they want to write a thesis. So that's where they're at the moment. Then myself, I took on a new student yesterday. She signed the application form. She's going to be joining me next Monday. But her husband is actually opening 3 ramen restaurants in London. So
All
she's been
right.
in London learning English, and she's been to Australia as well, I think. She joined yesterday. She heard my voice as she was walking past. She just came back from England in February. So I gave her the interview, and the interview went on to Neil deGrasse Tyson. And from Neil deGrasse Tyson, it went on to the flat Earth. So I flat spoke her on the interview.
That's interesting. What do you think about this idea? Where I mean, this is where Hori and Caroline went to this conference. It's called the QE conference, and it means question everything. And there was a
Yeah,
comment from one of the people out there that a flat earther said that he was married to a wife that's a Glober. Now his opinion was, heck, If I told her this was a flat Earth meeting, she would never come. However, if I said if it was a question everything conference, she's here with me.
Right.
So there's a big difference there.
Yeah.
So it is their choice how they want to approach this, whether they can put it both, like they can do QE flat Earth, they can do QE technology, QE pretty much it's questioning everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything. So that could open up for the ballers and the flat earthers to get everybody into this conference, and yet they can question everything, and they can discuss the flat earth and the model or the ball earth if they'd like. So the QE can encompass that if they want to campaign with those two letters.
Yeah. So just to go back to this possible student, she's coming next month, April 1st. And
Right.
she was saying to me that her husband loves Neil deGrasse Tyson. She also likes him as well. She bought the book for her husband. I said, you know what you want to do with that book? Put it in the oven to warm up the pizzas and the ramen. Burn it. She started laughing. I said, yeah. I said, Neil deGrasse Tyson, to the flat earthers, he's just a big liar. You know, he's just, astrophysicist. It means that everything he says is an assumption. You can't prove anything that he says. You can't prove it. So, I don't follow him anymore. Burn the book. She goes, I'm going to tell my husband about this. So hopefully she'll turn up on Monday. And I said to her that you guys would be interested to talk to her. Her English is very good, by the way. So she will be able to converse with you very well. And she's interested in a hangout, so that'd be interesting. So maybe
What's her name?
Her name is Sachiko.
Satiko. Okay.
Yeah.
Sati.
Yeah. So she's just started. Sachiko. That's SACHI. That's Chi de Ko. Sachiko.
Oh, Chi. I got it.
Sachiko is in Tai Chi. Yeah, Sachiko. She's very young. When I say very young, I think she's in her late 20s, I would say. Okay.
About Chico in Spanish.
Yes. And she's very well spoken, and that she wants to learn some business English because she's hoping to rejoin her husband in London at the end of the year. So she doesn't want to lose her English ability, basically. So I said, I said to her, you've come to the wrong place. She started cracking up. I said, here
there's so much English.
The reality.
Oh, yeah. Well, she'll even get to know the English. That's not a problem.
Yeah, she said you could hear my voice because when I talk to you on the Hangouts, I do leave the door open. It's spring now, so I'm getting the spring fresh air come through the classroom, and my voice carries, basically. So she heard the voice as she came in. Oh, nice.
Be hard not to hear your voice, though, Jin, I think. Everyone can hear Jin. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, I see a rocket ship stop by.
Yeah.
I was just having a look. Nathan Oakley's in chat as well. Shout out to Nathan Oakley.
Shout out to Nathan Oakley.
Nice he was in chat. He just said evening, people.
Yeah, nice one.
I didn't even know we're live. Who else is Rocket ship. I call rocket ship like baby Gem Panda.
Yeah. I'll say it again. Nathan Oakley's channel, I think it's a very good channel. I like the style, I like the control, and the topic matter's good. It's very conducive to flat Earth and heliocentric debating. It's very good. So
speaking about debating, what I thought was a really good argument is slam free poetry and Isa. Oh man, they were just fucking rocking it, man. They were just rocking it. I just said they did it. There was a video. I forgot. I think it was Weinstein or it was Dan, the Waterman. I'm not sure, but there was a small clip of it. It was put together. If I find it, I'll just put it in the back chat and let you guys look at it. It was cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zern. Oh.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean.
Who's in?
Hey, Sean there. Hello.
Yeah, Sean.
Hello.
Well, Sean's in chat. He's working He's working for another hour or so.
Rob's in chat. I gotta shut my
Awesome.
mouth now.
I'm glad to hear that
Okay,
Sean's
that's
at
cool.
work.
It said another hour or so, but yeah. I don't know.
Oh, Ben's here. I didn't know Ben's here. Hey, Libra. I sent you an invitation a couple days ago to stop by. Good to see you in chat today. I'm glad to see everybody here in chat today. What is today? Is today Tuesday or Wednesday?
Thursday.
Yes, it's Friday here.
You were way off, Psychics.
Oh my God.
Thursday.
That's
Psychics
because
is
I
living in
pulled
another
two.
world.
I
Another
pulled two
time zone.
shifts, man, and I pulled 2 8-hour shifts in one day and screwed up my day this week. So I'm just trying to catch up with you guys.
Wow.
That's how. Hey, wait a minute. I'm a turtle. you guys have to pave the way for me.
Yeah.
I call it least path of resistance.
The turtle and the hare. You're going to win in the end anyway.
Oh, and by the way, since I was also lurking, I was on Nathan's channel too. Oh man, I got ball smacked by Johnny Rocket ball hard the other day. He threw up some good thought exercises on the pressure on the density chamber. So it's gonna be addressed. It's gonna be addressed on Ball Busters this weekend, 7 p.m. Saturday. So snap by in there. He'll go over with some of the red herring fallacies and point out some of the arguments. Because one thing is also good on that part is that these guys are able to break down the arguments and identify it, so then you're able to actually express your opinions. Okay. And then the second part is knowing exactly the basic physics, is exactly when you're actually being introduced, when somebody's talking to you or arguing with you or debating with you, you'll be able to see the construct and actually able to speak about it too. So that's part of the show, and that's the premise of it, and that's what they're doing, that part.
And that's coming on when?
7 o'clock Saturday, 7 p.m. UK time.
7 p.m. UK time. Okay. And that's Globe Busters, is it? Did you say?
No, that's ball busting time.
Oh, ball busting time. All right.
Ball busters, yeah.
Ball busters.
Well,
I'm going to keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, I think Slick's going to be there. I'm not sure it'll be the same crew. Quantum's going to be there. Betty Von Onson's going to be there. I got this right now, Nate, if you're listening out there. Okay, so those guys can be there. It'll be definitely interesting to listen when they go over with the dialogues and how they're gonna show us exactly what the physics are. And that's about it. What I learned about the Hangouts, and obviously, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I sounded like I dropped or whatever, or somebody came in.
I think Uber dropped one of his avatars. And then we've got Dominic. He's here still. Dominic. Yes.
All right. Rob, you know I love you, man. I just like trolling him. So if he's out there, shout out to Rob Vanderclock. That crazy Canadian.
You guys want to have a look at my weed oil before I make it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So here I got in my blender an ounce of weed.
Right on, man.
So where I decarboxylated. You know what decarboxylation is? Decarbon.
Explain that, please.
You heat up the weed for some time in the oven before you actually start extracting. So I heated this up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour in the oven.
Wow.
That apparently activates the cannabinoids inside.
Okay, it doesn't dry it out. Doesn't it dry it out completely?
Well, it shouldn't dry out completely because weed is a very oily, essential kind of thing, right?
But does it become tacky then? Tacky?
What do you mean? Like what the texture?
When you touch it?
It's still sticky.
Okay.
It's a little dried. It's like coffee. It's just I roasted it a little.
Thank you. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Tacky is the same thing we say in English. Sticky, tacky. Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
right now here, right now I'm gonna add like a couple cups of olive oil,
Okay.
and then I'll blend it, and then I'm gonna heat it up for 3 days in the
3
oven.
days.
Well, that's what Uber suggested I do. I do it for 24 hours, but I'm gonna try 70. What is it? 72 hours?
Yeah, 72 hours. On what temperature?
200 degrees Fahrenheit.
3 days.
Yeah, and I'll see
Wow.
how it looks like. We're gonna.
Okay. Okay.
So
Interesting. Go, go, go.
yeah, right now I'm just gonna put oil in. I'll show you how it looks with oil in, and then
Yeah.
after I'm gonna blend it, and then I'll show you how it looks blended, and then I have to put it into the oven.
Okay. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Amazing.
Where are you located, Bob?
72 hours. That's a long time.
3 days. That's 3 days.
Yeah, make sure you don't catch fire. Wow. I've never known anything being cooked for
I
3
don't
days.
think you could start a fire at 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, Fahrenheit. I thought that
Yeah.
was centigrade.
No, oh, make sure it's not centigrade because you'll destroy your weed that way.
That's why. That's why I asked you.
No,
That's
no,
when you
no,
said.
that will turn black, bro.
That's right. That's
Oh,
why I was
that's why
asking
you're
you.
asking why it didn't like burn.
Yeah, because we've got centigrade here, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I use Celsius too, but our ovens use Fahrenheit. I'm in Canada. It's really weird.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you very much. Yeah, right. Now I'm with you. Woo.
Wow, that confused you. That would have been a very expensive mistake.
Thank you. You said 200 degrees. I went, what? So easy to make a mistake there. So easy. Celsius and Fahrenheit. Okay.
Oh, I also have to shout out to Hyena. He actually exposed me on
Hello,
Facebook.
hyena. Up to your old tricks again, eh?
Oh yeah, so he's got me on Facebook. He's got the picture and everything else. So if you've noticed on my my chat, that's the picture he's got of me on my Facebook.
I'm back. Just been
Well,
chasing a, just been chasing a rabbit.
have you?
Yeah, bloody little git got out the gate. Well, he's not getting out the gate. He's squeezing out the fence somewhere.
All right. Your rabbit. Is it your rabbit?
Yeah, it's my rabbit. Yeah, I just had
Oh,
a
right.
tap on the door, and some little kid's like, "Well, I think your rabbit's got out." Oh, not again. Had like all these little kids running around trying to chase this rabbit with me. But yeah, we've got him in there. Fucking
He's
little
looking
shit.
for the turtle.
Yeah.
Rabbit and the turtle. Yeah.
No, the thing is though, right, I've got like what makes me mad. I've got like a really big like garden, loads of green grass, and he seems to want to go on the other side where it's greener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's
Usual
got to cross
shit.
that dangerous road.
Yeah, he's like literally on the road running around. Fuck's sake.
So
He's
your
in.
pet turtle, I mean, your pet rabbit, I mean, it ran away, but it will come back to you, or it won't?
Well,
go
yeah,
into the wild?
no, he's a pet rabbit. He's just sort of like he's in the
Stay put.
garden. Yeah, he keeps escaping from his cage. He like digs holes and stuff, like digs
Oh, that's weird.
underneath. Yeah, he gets
Oh,
out,
geez.
escapes. And it's like the grass is always greener on the other side, so he's gone. But then just like I did it the other day. I was like, I had a load of teenage boys trying to fucking help me herd him back into the garden. Funny.
Okay. Do you have big birds of the fly? I mean, I have like big birds around my area.
No, not really. Not like like massive birds of prey sort of thing. No.
Like buzzards,
Like,
I've got, yeah.
come down
Peacocks.
and grab him.
Mm.
No, none of that.
Okay, well, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Hate to say it, but I did see a video out there where they put something of one of these big birds picking up a cat. Oh my god. Oh yeah, they got the video of the cat just being picked up and hauled right up to a tree.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's how big. I mean, that those talons and those wings. I mean, they have a lot of power to these big birds. And it would they would go with the size of a cat, or even your rabbit too as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. But yeah, I mean, if he's domicile, I mean, that's great that he won't run away. But just wondering if he just goes into your yard and just goes out in the wild. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know how long he'd survive in the wild, because they're used to being fed like rabbit food. I mean, I know they eat the grass and whatnot, but yeah, they
They're
seem to.
vegetarians.
Yeah.
Here's how it looks like pre-blended with the oil in.
Let's see.
I see it. Not really. Too much light exposure.
Yeah.
See any solid
Oh.
chips in there?
What's that?
Is
that
that
Dominic?
That's
what
weed.
cocktail is that?
All right. Yeah. Cool.
What kind of cocktail is this?
That's okay. That it's cannabis with olive oil.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay, just a moment. Let's have a look at it. I just went out the sun. Let's have just a look.
This is me.
Okay.
It's before
Nice.
it's before blending it right now. Okay? And then I'll show you how it looks like when you blend it.
Okay.
Do you have THC in there or?
Oh, it's pure THC. There's no CBD in it at all.
That's pure THC. Oh, that could be medicinal too.
All right.
Interesting.
I'll blend it now and show you guys.
And he's gonna neck it. Yeah. He's gonna down it. Down it.
They say it's a good remedy for cancer too.
Oh yeah, of course
with
it is.
THC.
That's right. If you watch is it the Jim Simpson story?
Oh, I don't. No, I never watched it. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's very good. Talks about curing his. I think his father had skin cancer and he cured it.
Did he use THC? With oil? Okay, with the oil itself.
Yeah, I think it's Jim Simpson's story. Check it out. It's really good. Let me get it on the video. I'll get it on YouTube and just put it in the link right now. Okay? 1 minute.
Got it. Plant versus plant.
Yeah. Cancer cure. It's the documentary is called Running from the Truth. That's it. That's the name of the video. See? Let me just see if I can get it up for you quickly.
I want to say White Some Quiet Sigh. I used to have one of them action figure Ninja Turtles when I was younger. Cool.
Yeah, I like the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they're cool. Is it Raphael, that one? Is it Michelangelo? Michelangelo.
It's got a red mask. It's got a red mask, that's all I could tell.
I can't remember which one it is. Anyone in the chat would
Donatello.
like to elaborate if it's Raphael or Michelangelo? I can't remember which is which with the red or the orange. Someone
you sure it's not Donatello? Is Donatello blue?
No, Donatello's purple and Leonardo's blue.
Who's the orange one then? Raphael?
I don't know. It's either Michelangelo
or Raphael.
Was the
orange one. Raphael was the red one.
Yeah, so it's Raphael then. It's red, isn't it?
All right.
Cool.
Well, call me Rafi.
Thank you. Yeah, Rafi. Psychics.
My new nickname is Raphael.
Raphael. Yeah.
One of the elves. The House of Elves.
Cool.
Hang on for one moment. There's interesting too. I was reading. Rob said has a video that's coming out on Sunday. It's regarding about the density chamber. How he's addressing it, which is good. I'd like to hear about that one. So if he can come up to the panel and give us a skinny about it before Sunday, that would be great. What else is on here? There's a lot of things going on. Everybody's doing little things at a time. Little pieces that add up to a big piece. Never heard of this person. What's going on, Flat Earth Paradise? Hey, Sub Genius.
Rick Simpson's story.
I haven't seen him about for a while. Like a sub genius.
What's that?
I haven't seen him about for a while. Like a sub genius. I used to talk to him on. He used to come in on Jamie
From The
Brown's
Cure.
chats and.
Well, Sub
stream.
Genius has got his own chat too, so I mean, he's got
Yeah.
his live shows.
Yeah, before he started doing his own, I think I've talked to him before on other people's channels. Oh, yeah, he's cool.
What do you mean, like, all right, like, on the chat? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've talked to him on. I think it was like years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago, when I was talking to him on Beyond the Imaginary Curve channel on the live stream.
You
He
mean
was actually on there? Yeah, Del.
Yeah, Del. Is it Del?
Del.
It wasn't. All right.
Beyond the Imaginary Curve. Yeah. Talk to him on there.
He had the live show for like a couple of years, Del. Behind, how long did he have that show going?
Still going.
No, I mean, yeah. How long? How old is that? Like a couple years old?
Yeah, it's a few years old now.
Yeah, probably just as old as Nathan still.
I got it mixed for you guys.
You got a what?
I mixed it.
All right. So
Any different?
Okay.
Honey with honey?
No, it's just weed and fucking olive oil.
Oh, olive oil. Yeah, I know.
Like,
yeah, I know.
Okay. Look at that. It's very, very dark color, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And now I'm gonna roll. Now I'm gonna like simmer it for 72 hours and see what it does.
Okay.
Are you gonna use it as an ingredient to what? To food?
I use it both topically and I eat it as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you put olive oil, it looks like you could mix it with like your salads and stuff.
I would not eat it with salad, man.
Really?
You want your salad to taste like fucking weed, like overwhelmingly?
Oh, it's got a strong taste of that. Can you add like something else?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you, it's really good finishing sauce on like Italian food, like pizzas.
All right. I see what you're saying.
It's absolutely perfect for that.
Yeah, because I noticed that when somebody cooked it, you could smell that plant. It's sort of got strong odor, or pungent.
Oh, it's definitely pungent.
Yeah, I know. But I never knew to entertain it with pasta. I mean, with pasta sauce. Red sauce, right?
Yeah. Any Italian food to put on top of it, delicious.
All right, like pasta.
So when you heat this up for 3 days, will the volume decrease at all, or it'll be the same volume?
Oil doesn't evaporate, so it'll be the exact same volume.
Okay, good. I was just wondering. And will it separate? Any separation going on?
Well, the fiber should be at the bottom when you're done.
Yeah.
You can either I mix it. I eat the fiber. I mix it in with my weed.
Okay.
A lot of people don't like to. They like to extract the fiber out, but I like to use it all.
Yeah.
Since we were actually doing some kind of experiment here, experiment observations and study, are you able to isolate gravity from your observation? I mean, from your test.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, can you get gravity out of there?
Oh, this is a joke, right?
Yeah, that's got to be a joke.
Can you manifest gravity out of that if you're separating these things from oil and to water, and you're moving and you're actually
Well,
causing a
it
lot of
actually
friction.
proves the point about density and how. Wait, is oil less dense than water? Because therefore, that's why it rises on top of the water.
Correct. Water is very heavy. It's very dense.
So water is denser than
Solid.
oil, right?
Yeah, it's heavier.
very
Yeah,
dense.
heavier.
It's dense.
Okay. So if anything, it disproves gravity. But okay.
Well, the existence, pretty much. I mean, because everything can be explained.
Can you imagine a tsunami of oil hitting your house and knocking everything down? Whoa. Can't imagine what should be worse.
What's that you're looking at, Josh?
Well, it's supposed to be a simple demonstration of air pressure gradient. No container necessary.
Hmm.
I don't see him around.
Well, you see, he's assuming that he's not in a container right now.
Let's see what the.
She's gonna fly up next.
Yeah, Wolfie's a moron.
How is he explaining it? I only saw. That was Wolfie's?
Yeah.
All right. I'll look at it.
So it's in the oven now, and we'll wait and see what happens.
3 days time. When he said 200 degrees, I thought he meant centigrade. Don't burn it.
So they're trying to say that this is what's happening in containers and stuff, but how the hell do they know?
Look at that.
Oh, isn't that a nice pattern?
That just looks really cool.
Is that supposed to be molecules or atoms separating, or?
Trippy.
I don't think so. I think this was just an example of like stuff moving.
Oh, the gradient.
Well, this is supposed to be statistical mechanics.
The red and blue shift.
You want the red pill or the blue pill?
Purple, please.
Yeah. Yeah, go for the one that's not there, Jin. Yeah, nice one.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. I need to go downstairs real quick. I forgot my drink. I'll be right back. Hey, psychics. So, what they were talking about with the free energy, you guys want to talk about that for a minute while I'm stepping away?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll have some
Free energy. Oh.
I'll have some free energy, so I don't
Yes,
have to pay for
please.
it. Yeah, fucking right, man.
Do enlighten us, please. Free energy.
Yeah, I mean, for right
psychics,
now, I mean,
this is exactly what they were talking about on the other chat.
yeah, pretty much.
How everybody's got a misconception when they hear the word free energy.
Yeah, no, but if you say, do you want some free energy? Yes, please. Why not? Yeah.
Well, that mean, yeah, but on the science side, it's a whole different.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
But they're not thinking. They're not
Nothing's
thinking
ever
about
free.
that. Correct.
Nothing's ever fucking free, is it? No. Yeah.
Well, true. I mean, it was interesting. Even kind of funny, but it's very little rebuttal on the free energy, which is very interesting. They're willing to hear about it, and obviously there'll be one or two that would be objective to it. So maybe years ago it would have probably been half and half, or it would have been the other way around. But for right now, if we were to talk about free energy into a panel discussion, we may be able to have a good discussion about moving it forward, or maybe in building it. I don't know, but for right now, the debate, there is a debate that's going on, which is still, it's the A380, the 747s, and the way how they're actually being used, and what type of propulsion. So there is a debate that's still open and hasn't closed, and yet now it's manifesting into the other side, which is on Jose's side as well, and it's showing different opinions as well. So it's good to hear, what on the objective side, what they think, and then it brings it also a whole new discussion about it as well. So we'll see what happens. Let me. This is what I'm going to do. Give me a second. I want to actually send out the link to the people I actually had a discussion with. They're probably waiting for me. Hang on. I forgot all about it.
Sasha just did something just now. Where's that?
Just saying hello.
Right.
I wonder if Uber has Sasha in here. I haven't seen Sasha. There she is. Sasha. Hey, Sasha. Okay. I wanted to add. Let me send the watch page link. Where's our watch page? There you are. And let me send it to them. Copy. And where was was I?
So yeah, that was interesting though. How some of the Glovers on that channel, they some of them were for free energy, or the concept of perpetual motion and stuff, or I guess the correct word usage would be over unity, where you get out of it much more than you actually put into it.
Well, he's saying. Here's another thing too. I mean, George is saying that the free energy system defies the thermal laws of dynamics.
Dude, you are really low. Let me turn you up, man.
Yeah, here's something in the background. They're saying that whatchamacallit, that the free George Natianyuk says that free energy breaks the law of thermodynamics. Laws are made to be broken. Also contracts too.
Yeah, also rules.
Contract laws.
Contract laws, rules, and regs, all meant to be broke.
All made to be broken. I haven't heard Sasha in a long time. Oh, she's out there. Only because I've actually, the reason why I haven't heard from her is because I lost my contact book of lists and stuff. I usually include her in my contacts from Hangouts when I go live. Since I've been lurking around, I haven't seen her.
Oh yeah, I know about Rick.
Yo, FP Disciple.
What's
What's
up,
going
man? Hey, question for you guys. Remember that I'm doing that job, right? Let me put my camera on. Hold on.
Okay.
You sorted your bathroom yet, man?
At that bathroom, I was doing that big ass job. Uber.
I think he went downstairs to do something.
Okay.
No, I'm right here. I can just barely hear you, Carlos.
All right, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Remember that job I was doing the other day?
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
You're a remodel?
I am still on that job, right? And the homeowner, she saw my sticker FE on the car, and she was asking me what that was. So I told her what it was, and then she so happens to have watched the documentary of Flat Earth the 2 days before. And then she told me she has a friend that works for NASA, and she's in Antarctica right now. What should I do to reach that person?
See if there's any way you can get a hold of her friend.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get a hold of her friend, but I don't want to say the wrong thing, you know? Well,
I don't know, dude. I'm like, I can't tell you the fucking right thing to say, bro.
I just want to say the right things, man. It's like, hey, Flat Earth. You're like, nope, click. You have to talk to these people in a certain way to keep them, keep them interested. You can't just block them off.
What is that?
But I don't know. I'm going to attempt to get in contact with this person, so we'll see.
She works at NASA with NASA, yeah.
Yes, she works for NASA. She is I will get you what her position is, but she's actually in Antarctica right now.
Hey, Carlos, you know what, man? Here's what you do, bro. Keep working on the person that is in front of you right now that you can talk to, okay?
Oh, she's hooked. Trust me, she's hooked. I already gave her a few videos. She's hooked.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And just let it happen the way it's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, pretty much just get her to start connecting the dots first before she can get her friend to, right? Yeah, I got you. So that's what I'll do. I'll just open her eyes a little more so that she can open her friend's eyes. Is that what you're saying?
Dude.
Nobody can hear me. Okay.
You're gonna be the only one that knows what to do, man. Because you're the one that's gonna be in the situation, bro.
Well, what would you do if you was in the situation?
You like a girl?
I don't know because I'm not in the situation right now.
It's a girl, yeah, it's a girl.
But Carlos, what I'm trying to tell you is, like, you're telling me what would I do in the situation, and I'm telling you I can't tell you because I'm not in the situation right now. Like,
yeah,
it's like a fly by the seat of your pants kind of thing, dude.
Be like, hey, do you want to go and get a beer?
Yeah, but that should be easy. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, take her out for a bit. Just like get her drunk and find out what the fucking NASA's doing.
Fucking lunch. Really, I can't fly the fuck down there. All right, later, guys.
Peace.
Already messy.
Yeah, nice one, man.
They'll figure it out.
Nice news.
Good, Carlos.
I didn't want to piss him off. You know, I don't. You know, I'm not taking a mick or anything. I'm not taking a Michael.
Yeah, girls ain't nothing but trouble. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. Girls ain't nothing but trouble.
Nothing to do about it.
Trust me, man. Trust me. Yeah, trouble. Yeah.
Never mind, Dominic. You totally missed what Carlos was even trying to talk about and bring up, man.
I apologize. I was out here doing my cannabis shit.
Yeah, no, he was asking what he should do in a situation like the lady that he's working for.
Yeah.
Started asking him about his sticker that he has. Apparently, she saw the documentary not that long ago, a couple of days ago.
I see.
Started asking him questions about stuff.
All right.
Threw some knowledge her way. Got her thinking about this stuff. Finds out from her that she's got a friend that works at NASA.
Oh.
So that's what he was asking, dude. He was asking, how does he approach this woman without like
risking
her away, you know, like, yeah, like how does he go about this conversation with her without seeming like a nut job wanting to talk to this NASA employee?
Well, man, that really depends on the person they're dealing with, man. Not everybody is a fucking, what do you call it? A zealot? Is the zealot a good term to use here?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone here knows what a zealot is.
As I'm referring to people that are globers are zealots, right?
Dude, there's zealot flat earthers, bro.
Leaf, right?
You can have a zealous flat earther.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can. Trust me, I've met plenty. There's plenty that frequent this channel and other channels that are around.
Yeah, okay, so to get back to the point of how should he approach it, like, I don't know that woman, man. Every girl is different.
That's what I was trying to tell him. Every conversation is going to be different.
I could do a tarot card reading for him to see how it goes.
That ain't going to fucking help him.
Okay, I'll ask the tarot cards what the fuck. You guys want to see the magic? Or...
Yeah, dude. Don't pull out those fucking cards, man.
Tarot cards. Pick a card, any card. I just keep looking at Josh's screen. Like, trippy fucking weird shapes and patterns. It's weird.
I apologize. I thought you said you wanted me to do it.
No. I think that's the dude. I think that stuff is bullshit.
You think that stuff is bullshit?
Yeah.
That's good. That's what we call opinions.
Yeah.
Well. How can you prove that they're not bullshit then?
I don't know. I just go by feelings, man. Somehow they have dictated my life quite well. Do you believe in, not believe, but do you think that other sort of, you know, fortune-telling things are work? Or psychic abilities? Do you think psychic abilities exist?
I think we have connections with stuff, yeah. But most of the shit that's out there is just a bunch of crap, you know? But yeah.
Shout out to Jamie Brown in the chat. Jamie.
Hey, Jamie Brown. Hey, long time no see. How you doing?
Hi, Jamie.
Sorry for interrupting then. Sorry.
I don't think we were really talking.
No.
No. Yeah, I was interrupted anyway.
Man, you're good. No interruption.
Anyway, I do apologize if you felt uncomfortable. I thought you said yes for some reason.
Oh, you're all good, man. You're good, Dominic. It's not like it's that big of a deal. I just think that they're bullshit.
And you're welcome to think that. I don't care what you think about that. Like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I meant, like, everyone has their own feelings about certain things, right?
Yeah, no. I know.
What about numerology? Do you think there's patterns in that have
I think that a lot of us see patterns and stuff. I know I sure as hell do. I see patterns in fucking everything.
Like right now in front of you, that fucking image. That's some patterns.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Jen, you're there, right?
These patterns they've got all coming up.
You're there, right, Jen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to you earlier. You said you're Muslim and your name's Jin. Why would you call yourself Jin if you're Muslim?
That's my name. My name is Jin. It doesn't mean that I'm a devil or anything like that. That's just my name, isn't it?
Okay, I was curious.
And it's actually it's abbreviation of my full name.
Oh, I see. I see. I thought you were like a spirit. You just named yourself a spirit or demon.
Oh,
You know?
no. And I would never do that because that would really be arrogant, wouldn't it? If I did that. No. And Allah, God is all watching, so He knows what's in my heart anyway. So it's an abbreviation of my full name.
It's just a coincidence. It's Jin. Okay.
That's right. It really is. Yeah. I mean, I drink alcohol, so already I am sinning when I drink alcohol, for example.
And do you drink gin?
I have done gin and orange. Yeah.
Having a gin and sinning.
And you're in Japan, and gin is a common name in Japan, no?
That's correct. It is. It's a common name in Asia. Yeah. China and Japan. Correct.
Jin Sensei.
Jin Sensei. Exactly.
Jin-sama.
Jin-sama. Jin means people, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, like, yeah.
All yeah, right. That's right. You got it. Yeah. So it was just it's purely accidental that it's part of the Islamic meaning of spirit, and it can be a good spirit or a bad spirit, can't it? The jinn.
Yeah, because like when they refer to demons in Japan, they're not necessarily like Christian demons that are evil. They're just entities, right?
That's right. It's just people in general, really. Like if they talk about the French, they would say France jinn, French people.
Or like Saiyan, like Super Saiyan, like in
Super.
Dragon Ball.
I didn't get that.
Oh, you ever watch Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Not really?
No, you just broke up slightly, that's all.
No, I asked if you ever watched Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
They probably are, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, the people in that are called Saiyajin or Saiyan.
Right.
Jin, yeah. But oh yeah, Jin and then Ayan, like in English, like Aryan or Canadian. So
right.
and the same as JIN, I guess.
That's right.
IAN.
But I am.
Languages are fucked up.
Yes, can be fucked up sometimes. Yeah. But it's great when you can learn the language and then express yourself in it. Oh, that's an achievement in itself.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people that learn English as a second language, I see how much they struggle with the weird rules we have and stuff.
Yeah.
Tomato. Potato. Potato. Potato.
Zucchini, courgette.
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's like eggplant. Fucking aubergine. It's an aubergine, isn't it? An eggplant.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's an aubergine, man.
Aubergine.
Fucking eggplant.
I like that word actually. Aubergine. Yeah, French.
Yeah. Aubergine.
Then zucchini.
No, it's not though. In America, it's an eggplant, man. Get it right.
Yeah, and in England as well, it's in England it's an eggplant as well as aubergine.
It's like if I went to America and I asked for some chips, I'd get a bag of fucking crisps.
Yeah. Yeah. What you meant was fries. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like if American come to England, can I have some chips? Yeah, you'd end up with fucking
sorry,
fries.
This is not a casino.
Yeah. Chips, yeah, casino chips. funny. It's like, yeah, weird variations of language.
Yeah, that's where the language can get fucked up. Yeah, right.
Yeah, can't it just? Yeah, you go to a different country and you ask for something, like, and you think you're going to get one thing and you get something completely different. It's like, no, I didn't want that.
You
I didn't
speak
want
English,
that.
aren't you? You speak English?
Yeah.
What's going on there? What's your game?
I didn't want that. Well, you asked for it. I didn't fucking want that. Yeah.
What's your game then? You speak English, then?
I don't know. Fucking know.
Actually, I do have to teach that to the Japanese students as well. The subtle differences between English and American.
because you have like past students that have been to America and stuff, haven't you? You know, so you'll have to teach them of, like, say if your Queen's English, you know. Our Queen's English is different to the American English in some certain words. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you've got to teach them the American ragged English that they speak. Right.
No. I don't mean. No, I'm not taking a piss. People, please don't think I'm taking.
No offense. I'm only kidding.
You know. No, I mean, I don't mean to offend anyone. You know, it's like. It's funny. It's funny. Yeah.
They say it themselves. They say the British English is cleaner. Too much effing in the American English. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just certain references to certain things. It's what you saying. Like England English is different. You get a totally different thing if you went to America, and totally like the opposite for Americans coming to England. You know.
Yeah.
It'd be So I can understand the same on the other way, where you're asking for something. Yeah, it'd be weird.
But the world-traveled Japanese person, the Japanese man or woman, they often say that the British English is cleaner. The way they say it, than the Americans. You know what I mean? They actually say it like that, cleaner.
Well, the American English is derived from the Scottish and Irish English, not the actual, English.
British
English.
Right,
that's true. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because you see it all the time now, don't you? It's like I'm Irish, and you see like Irish American, you know. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually do explain that to them when the big mass of the people looking for the New World and immigrating and that. Yeah, they came from Europe, of course, and England.
They came from
Scotland and Ireland. Yeah. So you're all connected. That's why they've got like New England in America. New England and London and Birmingham, Manchester. They've got it there, haven't they, in America?
Yeah, New England. Sean's from New England.
Is he?
He's from Boston. New England.
All right. Cool. Boston.
North of upstate New York is New England.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh. Because you got New York. York is in England, then you've got New York in America. You see?
Yeah, York. Yeah, it's like
Jersey's also in Britain. Right?
In the Britain,
Jersey.
Yeah, that's right. South Coast, man, Jersey. Then you've got your New Jersey. Yeah, so it's all amazing the connections. No? Yeah.
Is there a place called Newcastle? Like Newcastle?
There is.
Yeah. Newcastle. Yeah.
Yeah. And they've got Birmingham as well. Birmingham, they've got.
Yep, Birmingham.
Yeah.
Canada here, we have a New Brunswick.
Yeah, New Brunswick, yeah.
Nova Scotia, Latin for New Scotland.
There you go.
Yeah, Nova Scotia. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it, really? We're all connected in a way. Yeah.
Yes.
In some sort of way, definitely all connected.
It's something called York Region in Toronto. They used to call Toronto York, actually, before they named it back to Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, it used to be called York.
Right. Nice. Cool.
And then we have like different boroughs here. There's a Scarborough here in Toronto.
Scarborough, Scarborough.
We got Scarborough in England as well.
Yep.
Scarborough. And London and England are divided into different boroughs, as well as counties, as well as shires.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think they have many shires in
London.
America, will they?
No, I don't think they've got any type.
Village?
A village. Mm. But a lot of yeah, village is just like it's smaller than a town.
That's right. That's
You get a village, which is like a few houses and maybe one shop, a pub, and a church, and then you get a town which has more houses, a couple of pubs, maybe 2 churches,
and a fish and chip shop.
Yeah, and a fish and chip shop. Yeah, a chippy.
Chippy, yeah.
Good old chippy. Can't be a chippy tea, Gin.
Now, a chippy in England has a couple of meanings. You've got the chippy, the carpenter, chippy.
Yeah.
Right? In Cockney slang, a chippy is a carpenter.
Yeah, yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Chip shop. Fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Like up here in the north, where I'm living, in north of England and us, they talk like this, and they're really funny. And I'm gonna have a chippy tea tonight, lads.
A chip butty,
chip
butty
butty.
tonight, lads.
I'm gonna have a chip butty tonight. Yeah.
Now a chip butty is chips, fries in a bun with tomato ketchup, and I tell you, it goes down well with a pint of beer. Goes down well.
Chip butty and some mushy peas.
Mushy peas. Mushy peas are peas pudding, if you can imagine.
Mushy peas. Yeah.
Mushy peas, yeah.
Mushy peas.
You Brits really aren't good at fucking culinary stuff.
There's some like far out accents, right? I can never tell when I talk to like you guys on these streams. I can never differentiate the accent from different regions. It just sounds the same, doesn't it? Yeah, they all sound the same to me. So it's like that's why I always ask someone where they're from in America. Whereas in England,
you cut off, man.
You cut off, man. I can tell the difference between the American and the Canadian sometimes.
What about my accent? What is it? Well, you know I'm Canadian.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you're Canadian for sure, definitely. You haven't quite got that twang that the Americans have got. Yours, do you understand what I mean?
Talk like this all the time?
Yeah.
Or like, this is how we talk in America? I changed it?
You haven't, I would say, yeah, you haven't got that American twang that comes with it.
Maybe I just need to like live somewhere in America for a little bit and I'll get it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah. But no.
Gin.
Yours is cleaned up.
Gin.
Cleaned American accent, I'm afraid, yeah?
You can always tell when someone's from the west coast of America because they're always calling each other dude. Hey, dude. Dude.
California surfer shit.
Yeah. Dude. Come on.
California all the way.
There are different kinds of American accent. There's the New England accent.
Like, I can't. Sometimes I can. I mean, yeah, right. Here we go. Here's one, Dominic. I can tell when someone's from New York because they've got that really that really weird.
They got that arrogance about them when they're speaking.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Forget about it.
Get out.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, but it's like in England. But in England, though, when like Gin, you're from the south. I know you're from London. I can tell.
Right, you know
but then,
London,
and you can tell when someone's from north because they talk like that and they talk really slow.
Like
but then you get the Brummy accent. That's even worse. It's like, oh my God, Midlands.
Yeah,
and then you get the Scottish accent. You talk like that. You fucking stupid douchebag. What the fucking hell you doing?
Welsh.
Talking about Welsh is really weird. I ain't got that down yet.
Do you know what I mean? Like Boyle.
Fucking Welsh. But the Irish should talk like this, and it's really funny. I'll go and find me fucking dodo.
You know, I think that Caribbean...
Don't look for me lucky fucking charms at the end of the fucking rainbow with my leprechaun.
It's a fight. If it's a fight you've been wanting, it's a fight you'll be getting.
Top of the morning to you.
Yes, go on, Dominic. Top of the morning to you, laddie. Yeah. But some of the Irish, you can't fucking understand what they're fucking saying at all, and really talk like that, and really you know, what the fuck? Oh, to.
Fiddly
Dude!
Hey, dude.
Yeah. So, you know, from the West Coast, baby. Dude.
Let me try my English accent here.
Yeah,
right.
Go on, Dominic.
How is
go
it
on.
Going today?
Your best English accent. I love it. Go on.
Okay.
Try it.
Is it close to an English accent or not really?
Oh, you're getting there. You're talking German.
Did you see? A lot of people talk to
English. Try
to talk really posh. They try to talk like this and try to think they're really posh, but not everyone talks like that in England.
And their shit doesn't stink, by the way.
Yeah.
The weirdest accent is South Africa.
Yeah, the South Africans really talk like it's like a bit like New Zealand, but it's got that bit of a you got to be windy. What?
Oh yeah, that's it.
What? Yeah. I knew a guy. I used to work with a guy. He was called Justin. He was from South Africa, and his wife was called Wendy, right? Okay. And I remember him coming in one day, and he was like asking one of the managers if he'd seen his wife, Windy. Have you seen Windy? He's like, have I seen Windy? What?
Windy.
He's like, no. He's asking for his. Have you seen my wife? And he, no, Windy. Have you seen Windy? it's like Reese when Reese says Jez, he says Jizz. Hey Jizz. Yeah. Jizz. What is he got? Is he fucking spunking? Jizz. What the fuck? Jizz. Accents, I love him. I love trying to get accents down. You talk like Sean, you get it like that. It's that really funny accent. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's shown perfectly, that is.
Australia, you talk like Mel. You talk like Trouble About.
Yeah.
Really,
Mel doesn't have that really heavy Australian, that like.
Yeah.
Like Crocodile Dundee kind of Australia.
Yeah, that's not a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
It's a knife.
The Foster's lager.
You're a pint of Foster's. I'll just get it. What's it that clip in that film? I think it's the second one. He says, "Oh, I don't need a weapon. I just get a donk." He's like, "What's a donk?" This is a donk, and that big guy turns around and just fucking smacks him one and knocks him out. It's funny as fuck. That's a donk. Yeah.
But I think my favorite English dialect is probably Broken English patois in the Caribbean.
I totally understand what you mean there. Yeah. I go to shop. I buy food. Oh, I go cut your throat. Yeah, broken English. Completely broken.
Wagwan, brethren.
What's up, brethren? Yes. Come, we go smoke some weed now. Huh?
Keef.
Okay,
bro. Keef.
Ras clots, na man.
Ras, bomba clot, bod man.
Bomba clot, killer weed now. Pill him, Ras clot.
Ras clot, man. Yeah. Is it? Come on, Jin. Like a blood clot Z, man. The Arsenal Gooner, man. Like a blood clot Z.
Kill him, Rasclot, and get my hands on him.
Did somebody
say Dread?
Somebody say smoke some weed now? I thought I heard someone say smoke the weed.
Smoke the weed, man.
I'm pretty sure I heard
weed.
No, you see, you can't really smoke weed unless you have dreads like yours. That's it.
Right? Can you imagine?
How you doing, Dred? Nice one, man.
That'd be good.
Long time.
That's it.
How you doing?
I'd have all the weed.
Yeah, no. I feel like Dred would be walking around and you're not allowed to smoke weed. You ain't got dreads, motherfucker. Give it here now. Yeah. Give me a weed police. Why? I'm fucking Dred. Give me your weed.
And I'm out of weed.
Fucking sound, man.
What's happening, guys? How you doing, Chin? Good to see you too.
Yeah,
Talking
nice,
about
man.
accent.
Dominic.
Talking about accent. Can you do any
I love that
accents?
subject.
Accent.
We're the two Canadians here and two Brits here, so
I always found the subject interesting when it comes to involving singing.
Oh yeah, I know it's.
Oh yeah. I mean,
when you sing. Shit, did I have to mute the watch?
Go on.
Okay, we did.
No.
Okay. Yeah, when you sing, you lose your accent. Most singers, like you listen to Robert Plant say when he's talking, he has an accent, right? An English accent.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But when he sings, you don't hear that.
Yeah.
You don't. And so what happens is, when I studied it a few years ago, it's a simple reason why. It's because when you sing, you only are accentuating the vowels. A, E, I, O, U are the only notes that can be carried.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Can't be carried. A T, you can't carry a T, right? So we all pronounce A, E, I, O, U basically the same way. So therefore, we all kind of lose the accent when we sing, and we all kind of. Yeah. I always found that really kind of fascinating.
In Japanese, it's A-I-U-E-O.
It's like baby talk.
The same.
It's like how you teach babies. Like kids. A, A, E, E.
It's the same thing.
E. Yeah.
Although
phonics.
Japanese have a very distinct singing style, don't they? Like I find it. I meant that politely. I did.
Yeah, I know you did. I know. I just thought of a Japanese singing karaoke. It's funny.
Yeah,
they love karaoke here. They love
it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, Chin.
My wife loves karaoke, and my children also.
Sometimes. Yeah. I taught my best friend a good lesson. I was sitting at home just chilling. This is about a year ago. Just chilling. My best friend shows up with this cheap date he had, right? Some chick he fucking met somewhere.
Oh no.
Some broad. And he's like, come on with us. You can be our third wheel. Fucking it'll be fun. Come on, we'll go meet somebody. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, fuck's sakes. Really, you're gonna drag me out with you two fucking drinking and shit? Like, well, you're not comfortable with each other. You got to drag a third person. Like, fine. So I'm like, I agree to it, and we're going downtown, go have some beers, and just bar hop, right? And he quickly pulls into this one bar, and he's like, okay, hold on, we're not going to go downtown yet. We're just going to stop in here and get warmed up. I was like, okay. I start walking in. I look at the big sign on the front. It's like karaoke night. I look at him. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? What?
Oh no.
What are you doing? He's like, just go. Let's go. It'll be fun, right? So we get in, and he slaps down the book in front of me. At this point, by the way, I should mention that we are ripped on a multitude of drugs and alcohol. Already. He goes, sing us a song, motherfucker. I'm like, what? You're such an idiot. He's like, come on, show the girl. I told her you used to be a professional musician. Let's go. I'm like, you're a dick. I'm like high as fuck right now. You're going to make me get up in front of this packed bar and sing a fucking song that I wasn't expecting. I was like, I'm going to make this the sleaziest song you've ever heard. So I look through there. I'm like, I gotta be in here. I find him like, okay, hey, play this song. So he plays it. It's fucking just a gigolo, and everywhere I go. I played that. And they fucking loved it. And it went over really
funny.
Well. Yeah, it was really
cool.
Funny. But anyways, I love that. I love that accents disappear and that music almost in a way seems to be a language that kind of brings them.
Yeah, I was just thinking
together as the same, right?
Just thinking, Dred, because that the band Wet Wet Wet. They were a Scottish band. They're from Scotland.
Yeah.
And he totally sings English. It's like, wow, that
okay, so
his accent completely disappears. Yeah.
There are some like that. What was that Irish band? They purposely pronunciate their accents. You know,
Folks.
I would rock for bang mile the night.
Oh, they're from Scotland.
No, see, they pronunciate. They make sure that their accent comes through no matter what.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, those type of songs, and you know, what was that? The Pretenders and there's
Chrissy
other
Hines. Chrissy Hines and Pretenders. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them really pushed their accent, so they were purposely pronunciating their accent. So you can virtually make it disappear, but
yeah, you can. When you're singing, you can. But what I've noticed, right, in England, you get a lot of like these boy band type bands, you know, where it's just press a button, get someone else to mix all your music, and they all sound American. It's like, come on, boys. You're from fucking England, boys. What are you doing? Yeah.
All the good stuff came from Britain. Dude, I was stumped last week when one of my buddies at work, someone I actually get along with because he's not a total fucking bigot freak, you know, open-minded, right? He's like, name one classic rock and roll band from the States that even compares to any of the British invasion band. Like one.
Ah, right. Yeah. I get you, man.
I don't know. I mean, there's a couple. I do like the Beach Boys.
I could only come up with one. There was only one band I could come up with. Aerosmith.
Beach Boys.
Aerosmith.
Metallica.
Before the British invasion.
No, yeah, Metallica. Yeah. But I meant like, you know, like the rock and roll bands. You know, we had Beatles, Zeppelin.
Dire Straits, they're good.
Yeah, but none of them are like boom, like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin. You know, like huge fucking amazing groups. They're all just kind of Aerosmith.
Is it the Phil Daniel band? You know, the one with The Devil Came Down to Georgia. He was
that was cool. That was cool. But once again, you know, nothing compared
I like some American rock and roll.
Trying to think now. Some American Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen's
music.
good.
Yeah, sorry, I don't put any of those groups except for maybe Aerosmith up there with Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, Floyd, and all those unbelievable British bands that came out. Right, just
Pink Floyd were from Australia.
Well, that doesn't matter. I don't mean just British bands. Australian bands too, like them and
AC/DC. They're Australian, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're almost Scottish too, in a sense.
I like AC/DC and Spandau Ballet and that lot and all. They're not bad groups.
Spandau Ballet.
My point is that I can quickly name off a fucking massive list of amazing British rock, you know, the Brit invasion bands. But
yeah,
I'm hard pressed to name anything that, let's put it this way, that I like that's come from the States that was a bit like of the same era. And
that's why I wanted to learn guitar, and I learned guitar in primary school. Like, I don't know what you call primary school in America.
Big primary school in Canada here. I'm in Canada.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Primary school. I was like, primary school, I learned guitar, and yeah.
Well, we have elementary.
I love playing.
You have
elementary. Yeah, it's like elementary. Yeah.
Elementary, primary. Blah, blah.
Yeah. That's the one. Elementary and
yeah, for sure, man.
What about the Doors, though?
Oh, the Doors. Yeah. Oh, come on, the Doors. You can't forget.
Jim Morrison, that was good, man.
Straight
on through to the other side. Straight on through to the other side.
I love Kurt Cobain.
That's good. The Doors, you know, that's good. They actually do.
Straight on through to the other side. Classic track. Come on.
This is the end.
Sure.
Beautiful friend.
I was just brainstorming for a second if they actually compared to the Beatles, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, and they do. They're up there in that category of greatness.
Yeah.
You know? So I would So all I've got so far is Aerosmith and the Doors. Really coming out.
Well, I used to love listening to Nirvana. So Kurt Cobain.
Hasn't
I
really
always
come out,
hated
man.
Nirvana.
You
I
hated him.
until I learned that he was a truther, but he was dead by then, so it was too late.
Yeah, I know. I came in too late on that as well. Like 94. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was just getting into it, and he fucking killed himself. Dick.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
But here we go then, Dread.
Yeah, whatever.
Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl.
Killed himself.
Yeah, but these are newer
Dave
bands.
Grohl.
I was talking about.
Yeah, new. Oh, the old styly bands. Yeah. Fair enough.
There's
Yeah,
lots
old
of good
styly.
bands from every country nowadays.
Yeah, new styly bands, but old styly bands. Yeah, true. Yeah, like aged, like the old 80s
Yeah, like
sort of rock.
If
Yeah.
you go on a classic rock and roll station, right? You're not going to hear a whole lot of American or Canadian or anything. You're going to hear.
Oh, the Eagles.
The Eagles. Yes.
I guess the Eagles, but oh man, how many albums?
Welcome to the Hotel California.
That's the only song you ever hear, and the only album anybody ever has is the best of albums. So yeah, it's not. I don't know. Honestly, it's a great band. I love their music, but I don't know if I compare them.
And you're Canadian. You must love Rush.
Who?
Rush.
Okay, don't hate me, but I can't stand their music.
Thank you. I love you, man. Me too.
It's just what I call it's technical and it's amazing. And Rush is one of the greatest technical bands of all time. Sure, I'll give them the credit for that. But their music is not fun to listen to. It's just kind of awkward and nerdy, and I don't know. They sing about weird shit, and some of their songs are amazing truther songs, which I really appreciate. They have a couple that are just like, wow, holy shit, they're dropping a truth bomb in that song. But yeah, no, I found them kind of bland, you know. But that's Canada for you. We're not about flash. And
True. The best of the state.
Yeah. So you saying about these like new bands, that are new agey bands, like that are out now, Dread, right?
I think there's a lot.
My daughter introduced.
Got cut off, man.
Sorry, brother, couldn't hear that. Your daughter introduced you to what?
Introduced me to about Young Blood. YUNG.
Young Blood. I'll check that out.
Yeah, Young Blood, and is I'm going to see him. She's like, oh, she says they're playing in Manchester this year in England. I won't mind getting tickets. I said, oh, if you can find tickets, I'll buy the tickets. Yeah, no worries. I thought she's like, no chance. I thought, yeah, you've got no fucking chance. She's like, she come down like later that day, and she's like, forced a phone in my face and says, right, no, here's tickets. Yeah, and it's got this like timeout thing on it. I thought, fuck's sake, right? So I'm gonna have to purchase them. I thought I'd start listening to them, but they're actually quite cool. I'm like, yeah, quite down to that. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll put a song in the back chat, Dread.
There's
and
a
have a
solo
listen to it.
from Britain that I've kind of been following for a few years. That's totally different than anything I listen to, but I find some of his stuff to be really good. And I don't know if he's kind of like, he's almost probably like the. No, I won't go that far. I was going to say he's like the Michael Bublé of fucking England. Like we've got Michael Bublé. You guys have got this guy.
Yeah.
The group's called Plan B.
Oh, Plan B. Yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite songs he did is that She Said. Did you ever see that?
Yeah. Oh yes, that's a fucking great song.
Isn't it a great fucking song?
Yeah, that is great.
I told
that one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, it gave me a shiver just hearing that melody. It was such a good melody. It was such
Yeah,
a good
it's
song.
great.
Yeah. If you guys haven't heard that, check that video out. She Said by Plan B. It's just
Plan B. Yeah, it's like, brilliant. That
combination of rap mixed with kind of like singing Bublé style, sort of, isn't he? Like, yeah, because he'll rap and he'll like really sing really well. So check it out. Something to check out. I try and keep my my mind open to different styles of music. I think there's great music in all different genres, right?
Yeah. I've just put that video in back chat, Dread. So check that out, man.
Oh, She Said. Oh, the young. What was it?
Young Blood. Yeah.
Cool.
Check that out, man. It's cool.
What do you think of the Steve Miller Band?
I got to sit like
Yeah, I like
5 feet away.
Steve Miller Band, yeah.
I bought secret tickets to a concert one time. A small venue. Nobody was told who was going to play. Guess who shows up? Steve Miller by himself. Steve Miller and his acoustic. And he just sat there and played songs for a small bar of like 300 people. It was fucking awesome. And I managed to be right in front of him, dude. I was literally like, I was just shooting the shit with him and stuff between songs. It was awesome.
Oh, so he's a humble guy?
Yeah, he was cool. And my second time I did that, I did it twice. We used to do it all the time in Vancouver. You'd buy secret tickets and you don't know who you'd be seeing that night. Second time, fucking Chris Cornell shows up by himself. I was like, oh, fuck. And he's like my favorite. He's pretty much my favorite singer on earth. So it just fucking floored me when he showed up. I was like, fuck yes. It was amazing. I miss him so much, man.
Yeah, Dred, bearing in mind, my daughter's only 12, and she's like into this sort of like guitar music and stuff. 21 Pilots as well. So it's like, yeah, cool. She likes, because she's listened to me listen to music growing up. Yeah, so I'll put music on.
Rock and roll will never die, brother.
Fucking never dies. Yeah, keep it fucking real, man.
Probably mostly because we put fucking music stores everywhere. Rock and roll can't afford to die because we got all these guitars and basses and shit that people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I play guitar and whatnot. Yeah, like obviously.
I see room and musically for a fusion of all the musics, man. Mix rock with dub. Mix dub with, I don't care, folk. Mix folk with whatever, man. So yeah, blend it all together. It's a big mixing pot of anything you can imagine, as long as it sounds good.
There's a band in England called Royal Blood, and it's just two guys. Basically, there's a drummer and a guy on bass, but he plays it with the distortion on his bass, so it sounds like the guitar. But it's fucking, they're good as well. Very good. Yeah, it's a bit like 21 Pilots with their just the two of them, isn't there? Just like drummer and a bassist with the, you know, good shit. That I love it. It's like all this. It's a bit like it all started out with the White Stripes. The bass, just the two of them, Jack White and his sister. Yeah, Meg. Yeah.
Yeah, I like what they do. I like the keep it simple, stupid kind of idea, you know, methodology to their music writing. You know, it's like the most simplest riffs with the most simplest lyrics, but somehow they pull it off in a way that feels fresh and feels it's like it's not generic somehow. It's like this is generic because when you go and learn the song, it's like dun, 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 you know, it's like just so simple, right? Their music is so easy to play. A 12-year-old could play it. But
exactly.
There's something so catchy about
and that's what makes it. Yeah, I think the easier and the less chords you use, the catchier it sounds.
It can be. The hook can be just easier for the mind to grab onto, I guess, huh?
Yeah, more catchy. Yeah, definitely more catchy. Yeah, you get onto it more, don't you? Yeah, love it.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, music. I'm not sure where I'd be as a person, really, if I didn't have music my whole life. It's really, really been a huge influence, man. I don't even know. Don't even know what I would be, who I would be.
Yeah, I know. I'd be the same. And I always I said to a lot of people, I think I was born in the wrong decade, me. I should have been born in like younger and grown up in the 60s with the 60s music, the Kinks, Beatles, you know, all that sort of music. Yeah, the Doors.
Everybody's
I would have loved it.
Out in the chat, man. Oh no. Size timing out. Hyenas timing out Sigh. Size timed out by Hitchhiker, Lone Hyena. timed out by Psy. They're just fucking with each other. Get along, brother.
You should have been there on Merle's fucking stream.
No.
I was on. No. Right, just listen to me. Hear me out, man.
Okay.
I was on when Jared did his first stream on Sunday night, just gone. To me, it was Sunday night. It would have been Sunday afternoon for you guys over there.
Right.
And what it were, Mel came on. And Hitch went in with one of his soccer caps and started fucking sniping everyone, just timing out this person, timing out. Literally every single person got fucking timed out. And Mel's looking at his fucking computer, he's looking at his screen, he's like, what the fuck's going on here, man? It was fucking hilarious. It was Hitch. I was talking with Jared, Hitch, and Stack on that stream, on Jared's stream. I'm like watching Mel's stream, and I could see all these names like just getting timed out. And there's Hitch fucking Hitch were fucking laughing his arse off, man. Me and Hitch were just having a right good fucking time. It was funny as fuck. Hilarious. Fucking laughing
that is
away.
pretty funny, bro. I'm gonna have to.
But like Merle was like looking at his fucking screen. He's like, "What's going on with chat? Don't know what the fuck's."
It's just going on with chat. That's what's going on.
Everyone's getting timed out, man. And then all of a sudden, chat lost his Hitch lost his fucking wrench.
I jumped on for a second the other night and watched you guys, and it sounded like Hitch was on just bombed, man. He sounded fucking hammered. All right, guys, you fucking guys, it's just I couldn't even make a. Oh damn, Hitch is wasted, and he's online.
Yeah, funny. Yeah, he's funny, man.
Good shit.
Oh, I have such a good time talking to you guys. I've right good laugh, you know.
I usually 9 out of 10 times do too.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. The one out of the 10 would be the other night that I heard. Yeah. I won't mention it, but I know exactly what happened. I've seen it, so I won't mention it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, no, I watched it too, and I'm secure and confident in myself and the way I conduct myself to know that I was attacked. But anyways, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah. So, like I say, I won't say any more on that. I won't elaborate. Blah blah blah. We'll talk back about music because it's cool.
Yeah. Music.
We're all into the music.
It's not.
No, I won't go there.
It's not going to just be measurements that make the earth go flat. It's going to be music too, brothers. Don't forget that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just experiments that are going to fucking sway the minds of the masses. It's going to be the subculture of waves of subculture flowing at them from different artists. Go ahead.
Do you listen to the Flat Earth music, like ODD and the Flat Earth tunes that are out there?
24/7 Flat Earth MTV music channel?
There's Flat Accord music there, yeah.
Did you guys know there's a Flat Earth music television? Are you guys sub to that?
Yeah. I've been watching.
No, what channel's that? What channel is that?
It's put on by Paul in the Plane. He's got another channel. He runs a 24-hour stream all day long. It's just called Flat Earth Music MTV. Flat Earth MTV.
Oh, yeah, I think
it's got like almost all my songs on there too, so I'm like stoked.
Oh, cool, man. I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah.
And I mean, he's got lots of great music on there. He's better shit than mine.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that.
I was on there on my own. No one else was on there.
Yeah, it can be, it's on 24 hours a day, and quite often there won't be anybody there, but it's there for if you need it, man.
Nice.
As Mel says, it's good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit. Well, it's just got artists from all over the spectrum, right? It's even got, Cowboy Guy and fucking,
Oh, and you mean it has all different types of genres of music?
Yeah, well, it's got like Flat Earth Man, that guy.
Yeah.
But then it'll have like a rap song from a rap artist, and then it'll be like Amber Plaster, you know, one of her songs, and then maybe one of mine, and maybe, you know, it's just, there's hundreds. He's literally compiled.
Nice, brilliant. Really well organized. Perfect.
Yeah, you're not going to see a repeat unless you probably watched for like, I don't know, 12 hours or 20, I don't know. So yeah, it's much respect. Shout out to Paul on the plane. The guy fucking rocks. Huge, mad respect for Paul and his cohort.
He's rocking our world, man.
Mark my words, guys. I think we're gonna have something interesting to look at in about 2 weeks from Noxie from Paul on the plane. He's releasing this research, a study he's done that he's pretty convinced. I think he said disproves gravity and proves more soundly where we are. Geez, I can't even use the word soundly anymore. It's like the word soundly's been ruined. It just feels shitty coming out of my lips. Soundly. Ugh. Just reminds me of that dumb prick. So, regardless, it's all good. It's all good. Kind of lost my train of thought there. Sorry. This happens. I just woke up, so I'm still on my morning fucking latte and cigarette. I haven't even had a hoot yet.
I haven't gone to sleep yet.
I'm not even high.
Oh, yeah, I think I found it. There's no one watching it, but I found it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
quite
cool.
often there's no one watching it, but it is good. It's fun. I'll put it on in the background fairly often when I'm just, if there's nothing.
Like music television, yeah.
Yeah, I was on it, right? And I was typing away in capitals, and Nightbot came on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Nightbot, the actual account.
Sorry about that, Jim. Nightbot's crazy.
So was it a real Nightbot, or you mean the account Nightbot?
No, the real Nightbot. You know, the one that comes on the channel there.
Right on. Yeah, he gave me a wrench over there, so I could once in a while.
I got a wrench as well.
Clean up a mess too if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so yeah, huge respect to Paul for doing that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it costs, like, people don't understand. I don't think they really don't look at the logistics behind running a 24-hour channel, even if it's just a side channel. Like, they don't think about the logistics behind it. So you're going to run a computer 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day running your shit. So one, you're using up more electricity. I mean, at least you're using up $10 more a month. So there's a bit more money involved. You know, there's a few different factors, I think, right? So I wanted to run a 24-hour stream of some other shit, just all informative videos and stuff. But I got to thinking that it's just it's not to mention, okay, the electricity you're spending on, but if you don't have a computer that's meant to run like that, it'll overheat, and so you need a good computer. I have a good computer, but do I want to risk and wear it down on a 24-hour? I just bought a wicked ass PC, and do I want it to wear down on some 24-hour thing all the time? No, not really. So I don't think it's just, all I'm saying is it takes a bit of effort and money on the part of the person doing it, right? So kudos to the people who put up 24-hour streams, because it's no joke.
Oh, yeah.
You're for real if you're doing that shit. It's
there's a little outlay and time and effort as well. So yeah, well done, Paul on the plane.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
And everybody who has, Glowbusters has one too, right? Glowbusters 2 is a 24-hour.
That's right.
Thing, right?
Yeah.
They're usually.
So they're all at it.
Have you guys? I know another 24-hour stream if you're interested in. I know a couple more if you're interested in them. There is another one called the Flat Earth Activist, and it's a 24-hour stream of just flat Earth activism all the time. So that's pretty cool.
All right.
That's a pretty cool one too. And there is the 24/7 Discord chat live all the time. Yeah. So there's tons of people in that Discord, and if you're in the Discord, you can just jump in the chat room and start talking, and it'll be live on YouTube, right? Yeah. So there's a bunch going, I saw
there we are.
jump in
Like,
and then jump
activists.
out. Yeah, what happened there? Oh, Sai's here now. Okay, Sai.
I'm back, Dred. I'm just trying to pick up the conversation.
Sai, my man.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening? Who is this? Who did you want to talk to in the title? I'm curious.
Oh, I had an interesting conversation with George Atnatiuk,
what?
Channel Q.
Oh my God, pure cancer, bro. How did you talk to those people? They're literally cancer on legs, walking around, spreading the cancer to other people through their ears and shit. It's brutal.
Well, it was interesting. It wasn't we weren't discussing about the shape of the Earth. We were discussing about the grid system. I think out of 10 people, I've gotten a good 8 people to listen to me.
Good for you, bro.
And the other 2 people was actually George was objective, and obviously
seriously, dude, maybe you should have been like a preschool teacher, because getting the attention of all those fucktards, not easy, man. That's like getting the attention of a whole bunch of fucking 5- and 6-year-olds. Man, get them to listen without interrupting you or fucking doing some retarded shit.
Well, I mean, getting beyond that into it didn't become like that. They didn't turn out to be 5- or 6-year-olds. It was. I got to see the other side of who they are and what they are. I was surprised that
George Heidenauer is a total piece of shit that tried to, have a man fired and lose his job because he disagrees with his outlook, right? George is a fucking old white bigot piece of shit.
Sure.
Sorry.
I mean, the summary about him, yeah. I mean, he's gonna carry that for wherever forum he's gonna go to, and he's gonna have to defend himself. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he can eat dicks. That guy's a horrible old white bigot, horrible person, and it sucks that we have to share this place with people like him. That's my opinion.
But as on a side note, on a professional side, he would. I found out that he is. He will do things as far as observations, as far as with an unbiased, or actually just completely like our particular observation, and it will be our opinion. He's not going to try to actually dilute his observations, other than just the readings that he comes up with. So whatever opinion you have, he will obviously, if it's opposing his, he will have his own opinion too to address it. So
he had his time. He had his time on debates, bro, on Flat Earth debates, and he just got bitch slapped around like a silly monkey. So he's just a ridiculous joke in my eyes. He obfuscates every point, and he's a horrible old person, man. I don't know how you managed to spend time with those folks, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, even
especially Channel Q, she's toxic as fuck, man.
She's ravage, man. She's
ravage.
She's friggin' ravage. She's awesome, though. I mean, that's. I mean, I have to.
No. Awesome is like it's like Karen B, Harley Sunshine, Patricia Steer. These are women that are fucking awesome. She's a fucking walking cancer, and she makes me sick. She is literally the embodiment of fucking penis repellent, right?
Who's that?
Who's that? In a can and spray it around, man. Every dude is gone, man. She is the essence of penis repellent. I can't stand.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
But she shows you her pretty.
Channel Q, Channel Q. This cancerous bitch, dude. Jin, you thought you had any problem with Kynell? This chick is Kynell times 10, bro. Like horrifying bitch, right?
Channel Q, yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Nice lady.
Yeah, no, like there's not a lady bone in her freaking body. She's
nice lady. I know where she's coming from. Don't worry.
She's attacking people. She's crazy. And I'll attack back. That's what you know what? They can blame themselves for the way I am now. Because I came in here real soft.
I know.
But after a million fucking insults, I'm on the fucking warpath now, and these people can get my ass.
Yeah, give as good as you get, Dread.
That's right.
It.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'm not here to
give as good as you get, mate.
Fucking noodle and just okay, oh Globy, go ahead and talk to me however you want. No, get fucked. You have.
I hate to address the other girl. I'm kind of afraid to address her name.
Go ahead. There's no one as worse as Channel Q. She's absolutely the worst.
All right. Well, I had another conversation with the other person, which she opposed my idea and thought, and her name is Brenda.
I take that back. There is another one worse. Oh God, Ty, how do you do it? How do you do it, man?
They all in one room.
Fuck, man.
I don't know how you could put up with those people, man. I listened to them for 3 minutes and I want to reach through the screen and start strangling somebody. I don't know how you do it, bro. Like, I just want to throttle these fucks.
So, I mean, I had a pretty colorful bunch. I had George. I had Channel Q. I had Brenda in there.
Oh my God, dude! Think about that for a second. That is literally the worst people. That is literally a group of the worst people you could get in a hangout. That's amazing. The only person
because
the only person you're missing there is like Lord Stephen Christ, and you would have had the full shit show. Hilarious. Wow, dude.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, they're definitely like awesome on a debate. They're I mean, they can argue. What the hell?
Yeah, man.
But this turtle is okay with it.
Hey, bro, I respect you for having the patience and ability to
connect.
Shout out to Raphael. Yeah.
It was Raphael.
It's a turtle.
Oh God! And surprise, surprise! Timmy's coming out with his shit. He's got his garbage running right now live about his salt flats experiment. Do you think Tim Osmond would ever put out an honest opinion? Do you ever think that he would ever do an honest experiment? Who the fuck believes that? Do you think that if he came out and they showed that they could see way past the curvature calculator, that they're going to show that?
Yeah, I mean, I have to side with D there. I agree, D. You cannot. The integrity of Tim Osmond, man, that comes into question for sure.
You're like, I'll talk to the guy drunk about fucking useless shit like video games. But when it comes to reality, don't trust him further than I could throw. Actually, I don't know how small he is. Maybe I could throw him really far. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't trust him at all. At all. Yeah. Not at all. How do you trust somebody who's time and time again, he has porn bombed? Don't fucking let him lie to you. He has porn bombed people over the years. He has docked innocent women online. He relies on a crowd of troglodyte fucking troll mouth breathing pricks, right? That's who watches him. So,
Well, Dredd, there's I mean, and Jin, I mean, don't be so quick to agree, because Dredd, there's rumors going around between you and Tim having some kind of bromance on Saturday.
Oh,
bromance!
I knew I shouldn't have.
Bromance.
I knew I
yeah.
Oh
my God!
It was too long. I know.
Oh my God! I couldn't even tell who is this Dredd? What the?
No, that's what everybody was in shock. Nobody else talked.
Fucking shock and awe, dude. I was shocked. Yeah.
I was remember I was about 2 whiskeys, 6 beers in when he kind of joined and started talking. So my guard was down a little bit, right?
Oh, God, you were talking to him for like 3 hours, I think, of like love circles and all kinds of stuff. I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about.
Yeah. Mostly just mundane shit, right? Because there's a lot of things that a lot of us, regardless of the shape of the earth, things that we have in common that we would share in common, and we kind of found some common ground there for a bit and just talked about it, right?
Oh, interesting.
And it is.
So that's my whole point, Jed. That's what I want to bring. It wasn't the bromance or anything with the panel. It is it is the actual common ground that we do have that we go beyond.
Dude, that's hilarious. You know,
It's fun.
it's like Twilight Zone. Like what? Dredd and Tim are talking online calmly. What the fuck, right? And I'm sure a lot of people were like, "This is too weird. I have to leave."
You guys are fucking funny.
Shout out to Artie out there. Cheers, Artie. Good to see you, man.
If there was a gaming community, you guys would do friggin' well. I'm sure.
I've thought about that before. Maybe I should have like a Flat Earth gaming channel, the Flat Earth Gamer, blah blah blah, some dumb shit like that. And I was like, no, I don't game enough to have a Flat Earth gaming channel.
Yeah, but there's a lot. For some reason, there's a lot of gamers though still that exist.
Well, gaming is fun, dude. I'll never stop playing video games. I'll be 88 fucking years old sitting in a fucking chair playing Tetris. I'm telling you.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And what's stopping me is technology. I don't have I'm running on a 20-year-old internet, which is dial-up. You have to use a telephone to get internet. So I can't use
Holy shit, bro. Why? Why?
Because I'm in the mountains. I'm in the
so that's the best type of system you can get for out there, like
dial-up, two tin cans of Campbell's soup and a copper wire. That's what it is, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea that you had to do that.
Yeah. So that sound that you hear in the fax machine and stuff, that's my internet.
Oh wow.
My phone is much faster than my internet at my house.
Okay, brother, I never really talked to you or asked you about this, but do you work at a hotel, motel, or do you run your own bed and breakfast or something?
Oh, I run a management. Like I have like accounts or something that I'll do. I'll be a certain amount of time.
When I see you at the counter, is that the counter of a check-in to a hotel or a motel?
Sure, at a hotel.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay, cool.
A difference of a motel is your motor lodge. That means you drive up to a door.
Oh, right. And then the hotel is up in a building somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it could be on the 10th floor.
You're going into a lobby. Yeah, you have a lobby and everything.
Lobby. Okay, gotcha. That's the difference. I never really thought about it before.
Motel is a drive up to the door.
It's a motor lodge. Yeah.
Motor lodging. That's it.
I've definitely spent my time.
I don't want to be racist or anything in here, but predominantly most of the hotels and motels are owned by Patels. And
owned by what?
Patels.
Patels.
Indians.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And the people, and it's really, really cool. And then but there's like a reverse racism there, and the people
it's better than casinos.
Well, no. I mean, this is what they call the Patels. They call them the Indians call them Potels.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, if you see a hotel, you would see the owner as one of the Patels.
Yeah,
it's not
I've got
being
a
racial.
different opinion on a lot of people, and my opinions, I know they freak a lot of people out. In my opinion, I would like to. I say open up the borders, and I say give the power back to the native originals of the lands, right? That's what I would like to see. I'd like to see the power handed back to them, man. In New Zealand, in Canada, in the States. We fucked it up, man. We've done nothing but build a massive infrastructure of fucking cardboard and bubble gum and elastics. Garbage, right? We've done nothing but garbage infrastructure, garbage engineering. Let's just, give the power back to the people who fucking were here first, right? Absolutely, I'm all for that.
Well, they have to replace the municipal to communal. You got to change those words around.
Yeah, this is definitely, I'd say dismantle a lot of the red tape and government. A lot of, bureaucracy can just be cut. You don't need half of it, right? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of ways our countries could be saving money, like sending all these idiots to the capital so they can represent our desires and needs and stuff in our separate whatever provinces or states or wherever you are. It's bullshit. We live in an age where there's like instant Skype. Look at us. We're talking from all over the realm. These people could be doing the same. The only reason they fucking gather together like this is back in the day, right? When it took horseback trips or maybe train rides to get 2 or 3 weeks to the capital. Then you would present, you represent your area. This is where this comes from. These people traveling, or we give them plane tickets constantly back and forth to where they live and back to and it's just nonstop. This needless cost, when all these assholes could literally be sitting at home Skyping each other. Like, in this day and age, there's no reason to send these fools, around the country all the time.
It's true. I mean, this is part of the discussions I had a debate with on the panel. It's part of that free energy system. It was kind of funny how Channel Q says, out of all the conspiracies, it all leads it into the free energy system. So whatever that you threw down as far as transportation, the foods, the cost of living, everything, it really leads down to the energy system.
Wow, she said something intelligent. Holy fuck, I'm surprised.
Hell yeah, she did. Oh my god! And you know what? Other than once I was able to poke through within a discussion, she was able to segue another thing about herself. She was able to show that she was able to draw cartoon pictures, and she actually took those pictures and gave it to her friend. Her friend converted into a small baby book and gave it to her daughter. And the pictures that she showed us was perfect. Looks professionally done. Like there's a lot of she's artistic. Yeah, she's artistic, and
wow,
she's into transcendence when it comes
to
art.
Maybe artists tend to be really passionate sometimes, too overly passionate. That's probably what my fucking problem is.
And that's why probably you're saying
passionate about my shit.
Sure, and she has that passionate too. So appreciate her side and her passion. And her
it's just, I guess when you have two passions like this on the opposite sides of the fence, they clash, obviously, right?
Well, I mean, then let me ask you a question, which I can pretty much both ask you together while she's here in spirit.
Sure.
At the end of the day, I mean, do you really care about the shape of the earth?
At the end of the day, I like to, I would like to one day end my day and go to sleep not thinking that all children everywhere are being misled and being misinformed. This is the kind of thought this is what bothers me about the essence of it. That we are starting life off on the wrong foot. And that bothers me. That's why I'm here. It's what bugs me about this whole thing.
That's why what bugs me.
We're born with debt. We're born into debt, and
that's it.
Born into indoctrination.
Totally unfair.
Being told what to think instead of how to think. That's the problems I see. That's what bugs me, the essence of it inside.
Well, you're giving me explanation, not the shape, but the question is, do you really care about the shape of the earth?
Yes,
because it's never been about the shape for me. I don't care if it's a gosh darn trapezoid. You know?
Right, so what do you think Q would say?
Yeah. I agree with that. But
it's the fact that our children
it's not the main.
Lied to. That's what bothers me profoundly.
It's not the most important.
We're starting to, when you're brought into this world and you're starting to, you're being given an education, you should be given the best foot forward possible, and to ensure that you're going to have a successful life. And we're starting people off on the worst foot possible. It so deeply profoundly bothers me that that's why I'm here. It's why I talk.
Do you have children?
Yes, but they're grown up
right,
now.
Yeah. Right. No, I'm just asking because like I was saying earlier before you came in that like my son is 11 and my daughter is 12, and they're being lied to. So that's why I'm into this as well,
They're being lied to on a daily basis.
Yep.
I wish I would have woken up earlier, man.
Yeah, too right.
Yeah.
I really do, because now my kids are full science mode in university. Like, don't see what I see. Refusing to look at the points because I constantly spend time with them because I want them to wake up and see this. But science has got them by the balls, and it's my fault. I was science-minded my whole life, and we loved science. We watched so many science documentaries and space documentaries before I woke up. We were obsessed with shit like we would sit around and seriously like listen to a Neil deGrasse Tyson fucking seminar. That's how fucking indoctrinated we were. Like full balls deep fucking in the shit. And you know, I bought them every piece of indoctrination material that you can imagine. That, you know, the giant space books with the pictures to make your imagination run wild, right? You know, all these bullshit things. And that's another reason I guess I'm here too, is I'm pissed off, right? Pissed off that I was given information that was false and I spread it to my kids.
Yeah. Like a cancer.
Like a fucking cancer. So I've tried, and I try with them still, and I won't give up. And they know, you know, they know that, but they still, it's almost like I put them through. They've been through too much school. They've been through too much to just, I don't know.
Yeah. The doctor.
It was complete. You know, I helped complete their indoctrination process. I feel so bad about it, but at least they know. They do know now. They have critical thinking skills. I've made sure that they think for themselves. I've given them that. I've given them the ability to have empathy for others. And that's really the only thing one of the really only big things I really wanted to make sure that I instilled upon them was empathy for others. If they just can put themselves in other people's shoes, great. You know, they're a gentleman.
That's
and that's
right.
all. Whatever path they take, I don't care what path they take as a career. I'll still love them. You know,
that is the key to getting on with others. That is the key to getting on with others.
Yeah, but not everybody plays by the same rules. See, I love to live, Jin. I live by the gentleman's code. But if others don't live by the gentleman's code, then the gentleman's code kind of falls to the wayside when you get into these heated type of situations, right?
Yeah, the Queensberry rules, you have to throw them out when it's...
It's unfortunate. Because I play by, that's my default setting, the gentleman's code. You know, treat others the same way you would like to be treated yourself. Open the door for women. Treat women with a, you know. With
fucking right, mate. Yeah.
Kind of old fashioned, maybe, but I like to think that chivalry is not completely dead. And you know, I will still, and you know, I don't care about these feminist bitches, man. It's not not me thinking that women are weaker. It's me having a profound respect for the divine feminine.
Like you just said, though, Jed, gentleman's code, being a gentleman. That's what it's all about, mate. Yeah.
Bearing in mind, women have had a shit time of it before you were born, before we were born.
Right.
Okay? Women's history is a hard life. It's been a hard time.
And I believe
that. And
no, I don't. I recognize it. And you know,
another thing to remember is this: we are all born from woman.
Right.
Don't forget that.
And you know what I love is who gives the divine feminine its props all the time that I really respect is Bro Sanchez. He talks about this stuff all the time in the divine feminine and how their power has been stripped and usurped by men in religions and men in science. And you know, the divine feminine holds a lot more power in this world than is being led on, and it's being stifled. And you know, that's another thing that I would return power to. I would return power to the Aboriginals around the earth, and I would also return power to the women. You know, and not return power, but empower them more. Give them more to empower upon themselves, because they deserve
equal rights. That's it.
Well,
Dred, you and I are part of the conscious community on the Dred side, so I need.
That's all they really want. They said it themselves.
I need to ask this question to you, Dred. Now, this is what's going on. Some of the people that don't go into the community, they have an impression that the Dred actually speaks too much of the religion. Is that true?
That I speak too much of religion?
No, Bro Sanchez.
Oh, well, Bro isn't religious though, right?
Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, but there's some panel members that come in there like, what's his name, Madon, and he's definitely into the Bible.
Yeah, he is, but he's just a panel person that joins once in a while, right? You know, we have religious people that join us sometimes, and no biggie, right?
So, do you think Bro Sanchez is an atheist, or in a sense?
I'm sorry, pardon?
So you don't think? So you think that Bro Sanchez is an atheist, or?
Well, he's talked about that. He doesn't believe in organized religion. Now, atheist is a strong word. I don't think I would use the term atheist, but I know
That's
that
right.
he's not behind any organized religion, and that's why I like him. He's more about like ancient cultures and what the ancients were teaching and believing. You know, he digs. You know, I think some of what the Kemets were saying, and even cultures before the Egyptians. So it's interesting. You know.
I mean, I agree with you. It is interesting how he's able to take us back into a certain past and a different language. Was appreciated, and it's most likely it's like a painting that we have today, but it was more of symbolisms and memes that we're doing. You have your sigils and
Shout out to Chris.
And you have your
You're not blocked, brother.
You have like the Eye of Ra, so it is still exists today, but yet there was like a lot of symbolisms that was appreciated in the past, and that's what Bro Sanchez was actually to manifest at his channel.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, a lot of these symbols, obviously, we know were hijacked in the modern era.
Correct.
So he's kind of revealing, in a sense, you know, to a degree, he's revealing what the true meaning of a lot of these symbols. Like, we know the swastika was an ancient, you know, originally was an ancient Chinese symbol. That's was inverted, right? It was inverted. So you invert it the other way. It's the ancient Chinese symbol for strength and power, I believe. Something like that. Something like that. So that's just one small example. And this has happened, you know, this has happened many times, right? Not just symbols, but words as well. Specifically, you know, designed to make you think a certain way, you know, make your mind kind of go a certain direction, right? So,
well, I have to agree with
what I would say about Bro Sanchez is that it's not like I'm taking everything he says for fact. It's his interpretation, right? So I take the good with the bad, right? Some of it's interesting, a very unique take on something. Some of it's shit I've never even thought of before, and some of it is just literally his take on it, nothing more. It might not have any truth to it whatsoever. It's just his take and something for you to think about. And so I have respect for Bro Sanchez, even though, you know, he doesn't get along necessarily with some of the other cool flat earthers that I like, but that's okay. I don't really care who's friends with who. I care about the content y'all are making and what you have to offer, right? All those people.
But he's got a lot of watchers anyway, so he's got a big channel. So I mean,
he does, and you know, he's someone I could get behind. Big Dread from You Being Exposed, man. There's some squirrely shit going on there, man. I do not trust what's going on over there. I know it, you know, in the past, you know, Big Dread, he won't admit it, but he's sniped 2 of my shows before using his other account, his little gaming account, YouTube channel thing.
Yeah, but I hear like a lot of people have been using Big Dread's.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, is that, oh, this is just someone pretending to be here. But you know what? After watching his behavior over the last 8 months or 6 months, dude, I think he did snipe us. I think he did. I think it was him, man. And I don't know how. See, they were closed. I'm not sure how he would have got these invites to these 2 shows that we were in. They weren't open to anybody. Here's the invite. So an inside source somehow got it. The inside source was using that account, and it was Dread's other fucking YouTube channel. I don't know, man.
Why would they want to snipe your account?
I don't trust him, man. I don't trust him.
Well, what is it, your relationship with Dreads with your account? What would his motive to do that? You know, I mean, I know I would see his account use his picture. I mean, sniping Nate.
Well, he doesn't like certain flat earthers, right? He's made that very clear over the last few years. You know, there's some shit that just pisses him off.
Oh, I don't know.
It does sound like an inside job, Hitch, right? In the chat.
I'm not sure how eternal that was with.
But it does sound like an inside job. It sounds like someone he let's hand off Big Dread the link and he'll go in and fucking snipe these guys. You know, I can't help but wonder.
Although his channel's been shut down so many times with different names, he's actually
Once
his membership.
with that account.
Yeah, well.
No, I can't. You're right. I can't prove it could have easily been a troll faking his account. But damn, after watching his behavior over the last while, I've been seriously considering whether it was him.
Is Lee chewing on something, like chewing grass back there? Oh, it's gin. What are you eating?
It's not. It's not.
Sorry,
me, man.
no, it's my bag. I shall mute myself. I'm getting in the car. Sorry.
That's all right. I was associating a sound effect with Lee's picture.
We were talking about Big Dread Hyena, just in his behavior in the last while. It's been kind of strange over the last 6 months. I unsubbed from him about 5-6 months ago because
the thing is, Dread, right? There's a lot of fucking socks out there, and there's a lot of people that are just sniping people just for the fact of sniping people, you know.
Of course. And
then bombing fucking channels. It's bullshit, man. I hate it. There's nothing more I hate than that.
And as a troll, if you can pin it on someone else, right, then it's even better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I thought for the longest time. But then I just had some run-ins with Dread in the last 5 months. And all of them were bad. Like, all of them were just not good. So I think he's playing different sides of the fence, man. I don't know what his game is, but I do not trust Big Dread whatsoever. I do like
you are the Dread, and you are the musician for truth. You know?
Truth.
That's it.
I don't see Dread a lot though.
No, he's kind of taken a back seat over the last while. He's gang together with the IPS's crew now to start a hate club and get everybody into the Mad Mike Rocket thing. So that's the latest endeavor on that front by that group. Banding together with other haters to shit on other flat earth little contingents, right? I see what's going on.
Well, as the community's getting bigger, you can see the other groups are starting to create themselves too. I mean, there's nothing we can do unless we can see that they do exist and we can address it appropriately.
I support all the different flat earth little groups out there that are, wanting to get together and have a musical meetup or some kind of, like Mad Mike event thing. That's great. Cool.
Well, IPS did create this. This wasn't it him that spearheaded the music movement, the flat Earth music movement, and ISA was part of it too as well, co-opting it. I'm not sure.
I don't know about spearheading and co-opting, but they just put on a FEMA camp thing. It was really kind of, just a one-time thing that was fun. I don't think they spearheaded or co-opted anything, man.
More like queer-headed.
Oh!
Yo, Hitch.
Hitch on the gay campaign.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was good for them. And I support that too, right? That's great. It's good shit. So I see IPS doing really great work over the last few years. But then I see this kind of shit show that was going on behind the scenes and this getting off track with talking about stupid tranny bullshit. Man, I'm so fucking sick of people who call themselves truthers or seeking truth, talking about retarded tranny bullshit all the time. Like, fuck, you're so off point. You're so far away from that. It's not fun, right? You're a joke, really.
Well, that brings me back to the past with Pete, with the progression that we went from what do you call it, free energy, and then from free energy, then we went straight into transgenderism, forensic style kung fu, Bruce Lee.
I wanted it to I was hoping when the flat Earth thing was getting a little dry for me a year ago, I was really hoping to kind of transform some of this subject where it's really going. Free energy, I think. Free energy. It's one of the bottom lines of this whole thing. But I felt like, I don't know if a lot of people were on the same page and they'd rather just keep talking about the shape of the earth and shit. So, that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep doing my experiments in a little while.
Some people already has the idea what that free energy means, and they are afraid of it too, and they may even oppose that energy. Even the further if we were to discuss this type of system. So I could see the people that's talking about it, and from other panels, almost like so triggered that they're actually yelling, and they don't even know why. But I'm just sitting back here and can see, what's their motive, their motivation, and which they don't see. That's the funny thing. So, it's again as part of my New Year resolution, it's going to be free energy for this whole year, and I'm going to address this discussion about free energy, and I could stew on it.
Yeah.
Cool. So
awesome. No, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh there. Hyenas in the chat. I don't know them. One dread is about all I can handle on planet Earth.
Oh my God! Let me go look at the chat.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. I'm a bit much. I'm enough dread for most people. Look. Nice titties. Who's got nice titties?
Hitch. Is that me?
Nice titties. Yeah, Hyenas said nice titties.
Did you get that monitor fixed?
Check it out.
Oh
my God! He just porn bombed us on the friggin' air. Hey, did you get that monitor going?
I am not looking at that.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Not looking at that shit. I clicked
go get a fucking...
All right.
Yeah, JoJo's a girl. Yeah, I had to get a monitor. It was only $88 at Walmart, so it was cool. But I could it didn't have a DVI input, so I had to go get a fucking DVI to VGA.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened with your original
up and
one?
running again.
Cool.
Throw it.
What'd you fry?
Show them how good to throw.
The other one broke?
Probably because you fell asleep with the fucking...
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry.
Was it because your computer overheated because you fell asleep with the 24-hour running?
It was just the monitor. I've had it for 10 years, so.
Okay. That's well due.
That's a cute dog.
That is a cute dog. Yeah.
So, my computer's badass, but I'm cheap, so I didn't buy a new monitor.
Cheers, man.
I can see all the colors now. I'm like, wow, you guys, your fucking avatars look so beautiful now.
Like you have brand new eyes.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, if you have a 10-year-old monitor, I can tell exactly what you're looking at.
Shiny rock.
I got my own shiny rock collection.
Yeah, you did. You're badass.
Was that your third superfluous nipple that we saw? Third superfluous nipple.
Oh
yeah. What the fuck was that, man? Whereabouts is that, man?
I got
is that on your fucking arm or what?
I've got a few.
Have you?
In various places.
What were you showing? Your tats?
No, I've
got. I don't think you have one.
Or your nipples? You got nipples in various places?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I've got nipples on my butt cheeks.
Dominic, did you not just see that? I was just looking at that. I was like, is he just showing his fucking arm or what? Did you not look at? I was looking at that. I was like, what the fuck? So I clicked on Hitch's picture on my phone. And wait a minute, right? What the fuck? That's his fucking arm.
The chat's going fucking 1 mile an hour, so I figure if I come showing some fucking titties.
What the fuck? It's shit, man. Wow. A bit you remember Friends with is it not Joey, the other guy?
Yeah, I remember.
No, it weren't Joey. What was the other guy? What was he called?
Chandler.
Chandler, that's the one. Yeah, he had that nibby, whatever he called it. He gave it a name. And he had it cut out, didn't he? And he lost his charm. So don't get it cut off, Hitch. Leave it, man. You'll lose your your
good luck. Yeah.
What you've got, that's it, That's it, you've got some fucking classmate,
This was awful.
What did you guys think?
Weird.
I didn't see any nipple hair.
Honestly, rather disturbing.
Like two or three nipple hairs.
What the fuck?
I prefer hair, a little less hair and a little more pink.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna have to go back to work in 3 hours. So
Oh, no, stay. Come on.
No, I'm gonna take a nap.
I'll show you more.
Come on, Ninja Turtle.
8:30. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Show you more, dude.
I got 3 hours.
Ninja Turtle.
I got 3
Shout
hours.
out Lee Redpath is out there.
Lee Redpath, he's a cool dude, him.
Yeah, he is.
Right,
yeah.
For a queer dude, he was like looking at my nipples all funny.
Oh fuck!
Man, it literally took up the whole screen. It was kind of frightening.
Yeah, literally, and I would like add it on my full screen as well. What the fuck?
Imagine if you were watching this on a big screen television, I'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Wow, I missed out on the highlight of the day, man.
Yeah, you missed it, Dominic. You missed it, man.
We'll timestamp that
You have to.
use it for the thumbnail.
You'll have to watch. You'll have to watch the stream back. You'll have to watch it.
Use it for the thumbnail. That'd be great.
Oh yeah, get it on one of Hitch's videos. That'd be cool. one of the music videos. That'd be even better. Suck my nipple. My arm nipple.
Oh, now we got 17 viewers, not 12. You know what I mean?
Everyone's jumping in. It's like, what the fuck was that? Nipples?
You see those tits?
I just see I see titties on YouTube. I'm gonna have a look, man.
I don't know, man. Back in the day, I was able to find porn on this shit.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Oh, I'll tell you what, I had a fucking right giggle this morning. I took my daughter up to school, right, and there's it's like a bus turnaround where you sort of turn into the school. It's not quite into the schoolyard. It's like there's a path either side and whatnot, a bit of grass, and I pulled up. And there was a car in front of me. It's like a 4x4, like car, and I saw the back door opening, so I was like, brake right there, stop right behind this car, and all of a sudden I saw this girl getting out, and as she's sort of like halfway out the car, her fucking mum decides to carry on driving forward, and she nearly fell out the car. I was like fucking right behind them. I just started laughing out fucking loud. As my daughter were getting out the car, it was fucking hilarious. I wish it's one of them film it on a camera, film it on your phone. Quick, grab your phone moment. It's one of them. But oh fuck, I was laughing, and she must have heard me laughing at her because she fucking got out when her mum finally stopped and let her out. She sort of jumped out the car and slammed the fucking car door behind her. Fucking walked off in a huff.
Wow, just an angry bitch, huh?
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious though. She literally nearly fell out of the fucking back seat of the car because her mum carried on. It was fucking hilarious.
The little baby carrier, the like fucking car seat, like on top of the car before.
Yeah,
kind of hilarious, man. But it kind of sounds like she's probably an abusive mother, like a dumb bitch.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Her mom must
slam the door after they almost lost their kid who gets seriously injured. I'd say that's a fucked up bitch, and it's more disturbing than it is when you really think about that.
I just kept fucking giggling to myself all day, just thinking about it. It's fucking funny.
Here's a funny story, man. I watched this. Someone linked a video in the chat a while back, and I clicked on it. And I was like, "Oh my god, this might be the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life." And it's a guy. He's at a gas station, right? And he's laughing hysterically in the front seat, in the driver's seat, and he's filming this woman at her car in front of him. Now the woman she's I guess she's got the gas nozzle, the nozzle in her hand. She's trying to put it in the car, and she can't find the gas tank, opening. And so she's looking
what the fuck?
She's looking around the car. Oh. She's looking around the car. Buddy's laughing hysterically, and then zooms in on the make of the car. It's a Tesla. It's a fucking electric Tesla car. And
no!
She's trying to figure out where to put the gas in, right? And she's like,
"What's up, baby?
Man, it was like 4 or 5 minutes of this bitch.
Let's go play or something. Like, come on.
Oh, it was so funny. She gets.
I love you, baby, but you were gonna have to wait for mom to get home because dad has to work.
And so, it was so funny, right? She's on the phone, probably texting her hubby, like, I can't figure out where the gas is.
Dread. I tell you what she would have been doing, right? She would have been fucking Googling it. How do I fill up my Tesla electric car? What the fuck? Fucking hilarious.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Fucking yeah, man. Oh, Hitch, mute yourself, man. Hitch.
Total ditzy old woman, like older, probably in her late 40s. Just ditzy as shit, like not a clue, man.
You pay all these fucking dollars for a fucking Tesla electric car and you don't know how to fill it up with gas. What the fuck? Oh man. No, here's a good one for you. I know people that have like a diesel car and like a petrol gas car, right? And they've gone and filled it up with the wrong fucking gas. You get your diesel and oh my god. But the thing is, they've got the different size nozzles, Dread. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I remember this mate of mine was like, he says, "Oh, I've done that once." I said, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." He says, "I was trying to force this fucking petrol nozzle into this fucking car." He's like, literally forced it in. He's like, he must have bent the rim of the fucking hole to get this gas fucking pump in it. And he said he set off. He paid for it, like he filled it up, like 30 English pound, like whatever. He said he set off. Next thing, it's going. It just fucking stopped. He's like, "Oh fuck, what's going on here?" Like, didn't realise. And he's like looking around the car. What the fuck's going on here? And he happened to look at the fucking gas pump, like where you open your thing for it, and it said diesel on it, and he put the wrong fucking gas in it. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, he had to call someone.
One way, and it's not so bad. You just empty your tank and fill it probably. But the other way, it's extremely detrimental. So it's like,
yeah.
It's like, which way is it? I think you can just like, if it is it the gas and the diesel, you can just empty it out and put the diesel in, you'll be fine.
I think so. Yeah, diesel engines. Yeah, diesels. Yeah, but I think if you put
diesel in
a gas, yeah, I think that might be what he done actually. That might be what he done. Yeah, because you have your different coloured pump, don't you, for your diesel and your gas. So in England, yeah, it's like a black pump.
Is that Uber?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey.
How's it going?
Have you ever done that, Uber? Filled up with the wrong gas.
I have no idea. I've been waiting for you guys to wrap up the conversation for a minute so I could ask Dredd something.
Sure, I'm all ears, brother.
Yeah, cool.
Dredd, so what do you know exactly about Picard? Because I was listening to you when you were talking to Jez, and by the way, dude, I'm with you 100%. If there is another option, why don't we explore it? Why not send a fucking rocket up and a man little thing, right? Like, why not?
I don't know why there's any like backlash. Do you? I don't get it, right?
Yeah.
People are obsessed with rockets. That's all they care about.
Dude, Dredd, you really got me thinking, like, why don't we build like something like
I know I've got the welding skills to make a fucking pressurized ball.
Okay, so
behind it.
Picard's thing was in the 40s, bro.
Yeah,
right?
I know. 40s, 50s.
And not only that, but do you know what they used it for afterwards?
No. What did they do with it? Oh, let me guess.
Underwater.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, of course. Yeah, right on.
And I'm just thinking, man, we could design a badass one to take up. Like, it wouldn't have to be like a death trap like his seemed, you know?
I don't know. His didn't seem so bad. I mean, it was a pressurized ball with windows. It wouldn't be much different if we did it. Just, you know, what difference would there be?
I'm just saying we could have like backup features with like
oxygen tanks and shit like that. Yeah.
Well, not just that, like a parachute in case our fucking balloon pops, you know, like.
Yep, absolutely, man. Yeah, you can.
And I was looking at the balloon that he was using, right? And he was using like a normal style, like weather balloon, dude.
Yeah, so we got better tech there as well.
Dude, I want to use a weather balloon like what NASA says they used for Echo 1.
Sure.
Like,
it'd be amazing. And with windows on every side. I have to have like really
and not just windows. I don't want fucking round windows in that bit. They're gonna be flat fucking windows, and it's gonna look like a HD flat screen.
Yeah, hopefully you can pull that off, like pressure wise. Like usually that's why they're curved outwards, right, to add strength to the window so they don't cave inwards when reaching, you know, more pressure. So I think it's doable still. But you might have to look out curved windows, unfortunately. Like I think that might be an unfortunate. I just don't know. Maybe if you had fiberglass that was thick enough, glass of some kind that was strong enough, maybe you could have it flat. Maybe. I'm not sure about details like that. That's what I mean. It's like I got the welding fabricating experience. I can weld up a metal ball, man. I can do that. But the science behind
hey, Dread, 1 sec. Hey, Lee.
Yo.
Stop trying to eat your microphone, man.
No, sorry, she's rubbing on my jacket top. Sorry.
Oh, your jacket?
Yeah, that's my bad.
Oh, you're fine. I was just letting you know because like every other word that Dread was saying, we kept
you could hear my microphone. Yeah, sorry, man. I didn't realize. I'm just watching a video as well. Sorry, go on.
Like I was
sorry.
Like, dude,
right, I'll hold it away. Go on. Sorry.
Sounded like you were trying to like bob for your microphone or something.
But yeah, sorry, I think it's a legitimate. And what it shows me is that, one, it would be cheaper than a rocket, probably, right? I'm guessing it's probably cheaper than a rocket. Two, it's safer, right? I'd say it's safer than a steam powered freaking rocket, man. It's for sure it's safer. Yeah, a lot less. It's low impact compared to a rocket. So, it's already been done by somebody who's not affiliated with NASA or anything like that, I think, right? We know that it most likely could be done by us, especially with our modern technology and the stuff at our disposal. I think we could do it. I don't know why I got any backlash from people, why they weren't just like, yeah, cool, that's something else to explore, right? Instead it's like, now, rocket's the only way. You gotta blast Mad Mike in the rocket and watch him die, right? Like, yeah, I'm really interested in just keep blasting him off higher and higher until the old man finally croaks, right? Like, it's just a fucking disaster waiting to happen, man. Let's just put the old bugger in a fucking pressurized metal ball, float him up there. He can get his fucking notoriety that he cares so much about, right? Put on his show that he cares so much about. That's the thing, a metal ball isn't as exciting. It's not as thrilling as a rocket blasting off, right? Ooh, right? That's stupid. Ugh. It's kind of a mentality, I think, that people, it's still ingrained in people, even flat earthers, it seems like. The rocket show. I want to see the rocket show.
Well, if we do a rocket, we're going to have to make sure that we stop the camera from spinning, because all the rockets that I've seen that were any decent, like if you watch it in real time, you almost get dizzy because the camera's spinning around so quickly, you know, like that rocket is like.
Yeah, so the footage is shit. So why wouldn't we just do the metal balloon thing where it's at least somewhat more stable, right?
Yeah.
You can make it more stable because, you know.
That's kind of why I do want to send up like a normal weather balloon with the camera on it first, right? With the weather balloon being a Mylar balloon instead. Just because I want to see how high those Mylar balloons can actually go. I think we might be able to set some kind of like
is Mylar what the Satelloons are using?
Mylar is the shiny shit.
Yeah, it's like
it's not what the Satelloons are using, because when you see them go down, right? Like the ones in Brazil.
Yeah.
You can see the material of the balloon, and it looks like it's the same color as like Felix Baumgartner's weather balloon.
Oh.
It's the same old white, like the faded white weather balloon that we see all the time, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, here, check this out. Satellite crashes in Brazil.
What's that? OBS Cube Kit. Man, I got to sit down with some of these guys who know OBS better than me and buy some and figure out which add-ons and shit to buy. Because I need to get some add-ons for it, some apps or whatever. I don't know. What the heck is an OBS Cube Kit? Sounds cool. All right. Yeah, we got Lee.
Dread, check this out. Let me present that to you. See the balloon that they got here? This is one of their Satelloon projects that crashed.
Now, this is the one in Brazil, isn't it? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, you're right. So it's like a white material.
Yeah, it's just a regular old weather balloon, man.
Well, I'm assuming it's got to be made of, it can't be like, it's just a regular old weather balloon type. I don't know. It's got to be like, it's got to have some special, you know, components to it. It can't just be a, you know, plastic balloon. What's making it so strong, right? What's making it that those military grade balloons so strong? There's something in it. There is some alloy in it, right? It's something in it. You know, it can't just be like plastic or rubber type shit. I don't think. Could it? I mean, how would you make it so thin, so strong? It's got to have something. Yeah, let's see what a Mylar balloon looks like, because I don't even know what that.
Well, like you've seen those birthday balloons, right? Those big silver ones.
Yeah.
Like you ever try to pop one of those and feel how stretchy that material is?
It's not stretchy.
Well, it is when
the silver stuff.
Yeah, it's actually really stretchy.
Oh, really? I guess I've never popped one and pulled on it before. You know, I never.
Like even going to pop it, you can't pop it like a normal balloon. It's a little tougher.
I don't know, but you see, the Mylar balloons have a big seam all the way around them, though, too, and that kind of freaks me out a little bit. The more seams you have, the more potential problems, right? And with the Mylar balloon, with those balloons you're describing, there's always a seam around them. I don't know if you can. Let's see what a regular Mylar balloon looks like. A big weather balloon 600G. Oh, these are just weather balloons?
Yeah, so I typed in Mylar balloon versus weather balloon. And I was seeing if I could see a comparison. See, here's a solar balloon.
Yeah, we used to make those. I used to make those when I was a kid. And we just, yeah.
But yeah, this is this shiny silver stuff.
You know what we used to do in the welding shops? Get those garbage bags and fill them up with argon gas, and then put a wick on them and blow them up. Dude, you wouldn't believe the noise they make. Bang! It's amazing, dude. The whole shop is like, whoa, what the fuck was that? We call them argon bombs.
Argon bombs.
Argon bombs. You just, you know, fill a plastic bag up with gas, light it up. Big bada boom. I don't recommend that. Children, don't try that at home.
You see, this is one of the things that pulls up when you type Mylar balloons.
Ooh.
Echo 1.
What the fuck is that? I've never seen that thing before.
Yeah, you have.
I have?
Yeah, you just don't remember.
Where have I seen it? Where have I seen it?
Here. Let me remind you of remember me talking to you guys about this?
Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, right. So that's the same. Right.
It's just a big ass balloon, Dread.
That's funny, eh? Jesus. Now, what was that silvery thing made of? Mylar?
That was made out of Mylar. That's where I got the idea of making a Mylar weather balloon.
Huh.
I'm taking a page out of NASA's
You made
book.
a Mylar weather balloon. It's gonna have to be a circle, right? Like that one, right? I think it will be, man, because you won't be able to have seams. You'll have to have something that, like, look at that picture you were just looking at. Did you notice it's got like braces around it, or it's got struts kind of following around the seam?
No, those are seams. Because watch, when you go to Echo 1, right?
Fuck yeah, but look at it's seamed out. There's no seams.
No, watch this, dude. Check this out. Let me find the actual picture I have on my desktop right here, so I can zoom into the picture.
I thought maybe they added some ropes or something all the way around the sides, or some kind of something to give the balloon more structural integrity. That's what it looked like to me. But yeah, if those are the seams, I guess there's something inside it, and they just wrap the Mylar around it. So there must be something on the inside, bro.
Actually, no, there isn't, dude.
What?
Watch, I'll show you a picture of the inside of it, because they show you a picture of the inside.
Because that would be so problematic. You'd have to have ninja precision, bro.
Look at those, Dre. See those?
I see a few of the seams. Oh, okay. Now I see them. Yeah. Gotcha, bro. Yeah, I see them. Okay.
And what's funny is this sign isn't even on the fucking ball. It's actually on. You can see the strings in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
Holding the sign up.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, because I was thinking to myself, why would they fucking paint NASA on that?
Well, check this out, man. Look at the machine that they needed to fill this thing up. Where is this fucker on the back of the rocket? Because they supposedly launched this thing in space, man. It's just
standing underneath it there. That's fucking amazing.
The whole thing's a joke.
It's got to be fake, bro.
But no, watch, check this out.
Dude, I mean, all those seams and everything, man. I'm telling you, in reality, there's got to be an inner lining. Do you know what I mean? Like that's like they paint a machine around a fucking.
No, here, Dread, look. This is from the inside looking out of that big ass balloon.
Yeah, but look how they're draping it. Does it look like it's all just sections they're pulling? I don't know, man. There could be an inner lining. Like how would you strip by strip?
For them to do this, if you look, they actually have the balloon hanging from the ceiling to start.
Wow.
And then they just fill it up like a normal fucking balloon, you know? Like,
but the point is stitching all the strips together in a circle like that. I'm not sure how you do that unless you formed it around something. You mold it around something and then maybe removed it afterwards. I guess you could remove the inner, you know what I mean? Like when you're in the process of making it, putting the Mylar strips on, there was tiny strips, man. Why wouldn't they use wider strips? That's just crazy. I don't understand. That whole thing looks like a mess to me.
Well, hey, each one of those strips was like 3 to 4 feet across, though.
Was it? It looked smaller than that, but okay. Yeah, maybe. I guess could have been 3 to 4 feet. Giant fucking disco ball, eh? That's yeah, that thing is like, okay, change the size of that thing, like minus it by like, I'd say 80%, and that's probably the proper size of what I would like to see sent up, a capsule, right? You know, with enough room for 2 maybe people. 1's probably enough, but 2 would be perfect. Send up 2 people, float up there, take as many pictures as both people can take. Or one person taking the pictures, the other person watching the fucking controls and balloon. Like,
this almost looks like Picard right there.
It does, doesn't it?
Like just the way that he's standing and his shoulders and stuff, right?
The hair, the way back, and it looks like he's got the glasses and the facial hair like Picard did. It does look like Picard, man. You're right. It wouldn't surprise me, man. The timeline is certainly around
Look
there.
at how wide these seams actually are, dude.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
From here to here, compared to the size of a person.
Yeah, yeah. So they're wider. Each strip is wider than a person, probably, maybe, or as wide. But then they taper. Like, look, see how they taper thinner at the bottom because it's a ball, right? They all have to come to a point. And I'm just saying, putting that together, that would have been a fucking nightmare unless you had something to build around.
We wouldn't have to make it this shape. It doesn't have to be round. I mean,
I don't know how. Otherwise, it's gonna have creases like a birthday balloon, and it's gonna have those folds around that are stapled together, kind of shit, right? Glued together. So it's one way or the other with that Mylar, man. I don't see any other way around it.
Well, I don't see what's wrong with having that, like.
If it's safer than a regular balloon, yeah, then it's totally worth. But you say the word Mylar, and I think, ooh, expensive, right? Is it expensive? I don't know. I'm just guessing. It seems like anything that could be useful to us as far as proving things in our reality is expensive, right?
It's not expensive.
All the conductive materials that would be great for, never mind just the worth, but the value of obtaining free energy through or using them for things like that, copper, gold, right?
There's an old stamp for you, Dread. Communications for Peace, Echo 1, U.S. postage, 4 cents.
Ridiculous, eh? They were gonna put a ball. There's a ball floating in.
This one's from like Paraguay.
Wow.
And they're promoting Echo 1 back in the day.
And the globe, yeah. The whole damn space thing, because we were all gonna be the Jetsons. We were all gonna get there. Fucking hilarious.
But yeah, so I'm gonna find out what exactly Picard's capsule, like it's like blueprints.
Yeah, Mylar's cheap.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That might be the way to go then.
Nacelle under construction. You know he went up more than once?
I don't know how many times he went up. How many times did he go up?
I think he went up like 3 times, like 2 or 3, at least 2 or 3.
Right on. Good
And
for
they also set a record for going underwater in it.
Very cool. See, why can't we build some shit like that? It's not that hard, right? I'm sure we could even get the specs on that shit if we wanted to copy it in a certain way.
That's kind of what I'm looking for right now.
Oh wow, Picard looks like fucking Merle at like 70.
Don Knotts.
No
That's
wonder why
like
Merle got all pissed off at Dredd.
Oh yeah, he fucking freaked out, and it's because he looks just like him, dude. If he just grows a mustache and gets old as fuck, he's right there.
Damn. I didn't even make that connection. Hitch, you're on point, bro.
Dude, I just gotta laugh at the helmets they're wearing.
Oh, wow.
They're fucking baskets on their head with pillows, dude.
Oh, that is funny as fuck.
That shit'll work, dude.
That's gotta be
Save your ass.
Tartarian. That's some Tartarian shit right there.
That's retard. That's the retardarian era.
Retard. Re-Aryan.
Retardarian, huh? Yeah. And then Jean Picard, I guess, is like his brother. He had a twin. Did you know that? What's with
the fucking twins and the fucking traveling up?
That's what I was wondering, dude. What's up with like aeronautics and twins?
I have twins, and they're getting into science. Maybe I should get them. They could be the secret agents. They could.
Are you talking about Jacques Picard?
Jean
Augusta Picard, not Jean-Luc Picard.
No.
Oh, he has another name, Jean Picard.
Check this out.
Oh, Jean Picard looks just like him.
Jean Picard looks just like his brother.
Jew or not.
And here's Jean Picard.
So why did they use Jean-Luc Picard for this TV series when he had a brother named Jean Picard? That's weird. You know, for the Star Trek.
Jean Picard actually went up with him. Well,
cool.
Jean Picard either went up with him or went down with him in the ocean. One of the two.
Yeah, I'm realizing now that there's a lot about Augusta Picard I didn't know.
And yeah, I want to find his specs. PDF.
So they were just all into fucking ballooning.
Yeah, and you know, steam powered shit too, man, was pretty popular then. You know?
Yeah, and it's really weird.
Look at him, he's like a rock star for back then, right?
Yeah, and I'm just thinking about the demology of it all. Like if you think of and like looking at the Wikipedia article, I'm seeing that that Augusta Picard was he was an aeronaut and a balloonist and like a chemist or some shit, and his brother was an aeronaut and a balloonist and a chemist. And then we have hydronaut. That's someone who like goes underwater.
That's badass. Hydronaut. I love it. That's fucking dope.
That sounds like a Marvel character, man.
Yeah, it does. That's like the coolest name ever. That's my new name, Hydronaut.
So what does it mean? Like, what does astronaut mean? It means star.
Same thing, yeah. But different, yeah, different medium.
Are you gonna go outside? Okay,
They're a
yeah.
star mod. Or not a star.
Well, brilliant,
Yeah,
man.
so they're like already starting off saying like that they're like traveling through the stars and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I see him as the real scientists who were actually standing on the shoulders of giants, right? Guys like Tesla. You know, he was just following in the natural sciences of what's real, what can be achieved. Right?
Oh my fucking goodness! Yeah, phone call. Awesome.
So, huge respect for that side of science, right? I would love to. I would. You know what? I might just go up in a fucking balloon like that, right? I maybe could be talked into that. You know, if I thought it was safe, and this guy did it 50 years ago, we could fabricate something. Man, I used to make plane parts in steel mills and shit. Like I know how to make accurate. I know how to fabricate accurate parts. I know when something has structural integrity, and I see it possible. I honestly don't know if you could go much bigger than that capsule he's got, though. I wouldn't want to make it much bigger than that, honestly.
The capsule doesn't have to be big.
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 people, good enough, man. You don't need this big old capsule. It's just, Although, nowadays, we have materials just as strong, probably metals, alloys just as strong, better, stronger.
That's what I was thinking, Brad. We could make it out of some badass like aluminum framing, dude.
Right. You could go bigger, wider at least a bit, right? And
I was thinking just to make it lighter so we can go higher.
Yeah, maybe. But I can't. I get to I kind of wonder sometimes, Uber, if it doesn't, you get to a certain point and it doesn't matter what density you're at, you're not going any further. Maybe.
True.
That's what it seems like. The balloons, rockets, they all seem to get to this one layer, just one area, and it just doesn't seem to go past that. What is it? 83 kilometers or something, or 83 miles? What is it again? 120,000 feet or some shit like that.
The Kármán line or whatever.
Yeah, like where most of our balloon footages have been, they always kind of stop at the same altitude generally, right?
At about 120,000 feet, yeah.
About 120, somewhere around there. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if it even mattered. Like, as long as you had enough lift to get you there, I'm just wondering if it mattered. If a lighter, you know what I mean, would help it.
Yeah.
It might make the journey easier, that's for sure. You might get there faster, right? If it was aluminum. But then again, aluminum is a lot harder to weld together, man. It presents a whole bunch of problems in itself too. So maybe not. I don't know.
What was Auguste Piccard's capsule called? Yeah, I want to figure. I want to find out how he designed this thing, like what he had in it, so I know what I need to account for.
Wonder if Augusta really dabbled in any of Tesla's work at all. If he looked at it, understood much about free energy or not.
Dude, this is just hilarious watching them stand around with these fucking baskets on their head, dude.
Wow, totally different time, right? Just like, what?
Well, I mean, legitimately, you could call them a basket case.
That's probably why they did it. It was probably a joke, right? Hey guys, put these pillows on your head. We'll throw these. Take some pictures. Everybody, call you a basket case.
You see, Dredd, this is what I'm talking about as far as like the window. Like, I mean, you could have a flat window inside of this round.
Is that flat though? There might be some curvature to it. I don't know. I can't tell from that picture, dude. I don't know. You might be very well right. You make the glass thick enough, I suppose. Maybe not glass. Maybe
Well, I mean, because
maybe you could use fiberglass. We've got options these days, probably, right?
No, actually, Dredd, we can use this.
Tempered?
No, better than tempered.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's fucking nuts. Yep. I know what you're gonna show. I know that's crazy, bro. When I first saw this, I was like, what the fuck, dude? That's nutty. It's nutty.
Yeah. I mean, right? Like, talk about structural integrity, right? Like,
yeah, dude.
I mean, there's ways that if we wanted to do this and do this shit right, we could fucking do it right, man.
Well, that's exactly, dude. That was my logic. Is this guy's doing it how many years ago? You know, we're getting on
Going
to
on like
100 years
ago now, man.
Like, crying out loud, we could do that. We can do that shit. You know, it doesn't take Mad Mike and his knowledge of rocket building and steam powered shit. You know, this is something doable and safer.
Hey, maybe we can get a hold of Sergeant's valve and seal expert. Maybe he can help us out.
Right. That's exactly who we would need. Yeah, that's exactly who we'd want to talk to.
Get him, get one of the sub guys. They could help with this shit. I mean, Picard proved that whatever he built that went up could also go down. So whatever they were in going down can also go up if we make it the right way.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. We call it Picard 2.0. That's what I call the balloon. That's what I call the capsule. Picard 2.0. And then a big FE on the side of it. Yeah, it would be.
Hey, you know what, Dred? Just call it the AP 2.0.
Todd, I'd take time off work and
How you doing, guys?
Come down there and help fabricate it if I could, right? If you needed.
Right, I'm just about to start my hike now, so I'll call you guys later. Okay.
Enjoy your hike, brother.
Yeah, thanks, Lee. I'm about to.
Hey, Jen, I got an idea, man. Why don't you take a hike?
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Enjoy the day, my friend.
Yeah, nice one, man.
Peace out, Jen. Have a good hike, man.
Cheers, man. I shall send some pictures to you guys later on. Okay. Bye for
Cheers.
now.
Yeah, it's a
Dude,
beautiful.
my grandpa used to do that shit to me all the time when I was younger. I'd be like, Grandpa, I need to go to the store and the bank. And then he'd be like, hey, Josh, I got an idea. Why don't you go to the store and then go to the bank?
Yeah, we did that dumb shit too.
Smartass.
And it's like dirt. Yeah. Lippy. I grew up with no siblings, so I had a pretty stress-free childhood. It was quite amazing. I always say that because like, oh, but you're missing out on the whole sibling experience. No. I went to my friends' places and saw how they got along with their siblings and was like, yeah, no thanks. And when I went home, I was like, oh, thank God I don't have to fucking deal with any other little pricks. Just one little prick around here. That's enough.
You know what, Dred? Me and my brothers used to like bicker at each other all the time.
Yeah.
But
you mature. I know. And you grow on,
you being an outsider wouldn't want to fuck with any one of my brothers when I was younger, like because then you would have all three of us on your ass. And
yeah,
that happened a couple of times. The main time I remember it happening was at Raging Waters, which was like a water park.
Oh, yeah. Is that like where Dred swims?
Dude, hey, easy. Yeah, like, I love those water parks, man. I spent my summers as a teenager at those water parks. I loved that shit.
Hell yeah.
I'd get season passes for that shit, man. All the girls there, man. My school, everybody was there. I was like, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I miss those days. Carefree summers where I didn't have to do fuck all except skateboard around from water park to water park and then to the beach. Oh, that was the days, man.
I'm almost done cutting up this.
Trying to get some ballers in here, but apparently none of them bit.
All you have to do is fucking have Dred fucking beating his chest.
I'll have that water park to myself.
Yeah. He's like, if I can't get some fucking Raging Globers, then I'm gonna go to Raging Waters.
Yep.
Where? I'm cutting up this this sort of like ad hoc debate that you had with Timmy up right now. I'm gonna fucking post that.
Ad hoc.
Well, it wasn't like
We weren't. I didn't even know we were debating, man. We were really just in a hangout, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like a formal fucking debate. That's all I mean.
Dude, I think the best was when you guys were just sitting there talking about fucking video games for like an hour.
Yeah, dude. I didn't. I was drunk. That's my excuse. Okay, I'm sticking to it.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's
no,
like,
actually, no joke. I thought it was fucking awesome, actually. Like,
yeah, I really liked it, and then
like real people talking, dude. Doesn't matter what the fuck you believe in, what you think of everything. Just real people fucking interacting and acting like human beings towards each other.
I did realize that at the time what was going on. I wasn't that drunk. I did realize, you know, shit. Me and Timmy are speaking like normal human beings to each other. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's like kind of the reason that I want to put it up.
At the same time, I don't want to be in any way considered or labeled as any kind of friend of his, because I've seen what that person's capable of, and once you know what someone is kind of capable of, if it was really shitty stuff, I don't care what they say. I used to be this, or I'm not like that anymore. It's like, man, how many chances do you need? Like, he's been given chance after chance after chance, and he turns around and burns those people that, you know, opened up to him to show friendship. So I just, like, how many times do you get burned before you finally say, hey, you put your foot down and say no? Like, no, right? So I'll be a civilized human being occasionally and talk to him, but let there be no confusion. I am not friends with that person, and I do not find him to be honest. And I don't think that there is any way that if he was doing an experiment and the experiment went against his beliefs, that he would show the results. I don't trust him to be honest about it, man. I'm sorry, but he has no integrity. He showed that.
You know what, dude?
Adults don't porn bomb and snipe and take over shows. This is erratic.
Well, that's in there too. Like it was, you talked about that stuff. I mean,
yeah.
And the way that I look at it is just kind of as an exercise in knowing how to act.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to the store, you know, you know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
You know how to like get what you want.
Yeah.
And you know, when you leave the store, like, is that person your friend?
No.
No. Like, you fucking have a conversation with some dude at the bar.
Yeah.
Is that your friend?
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily. It could develop into a friendship,
No,
or it could develop.
No.
So
a good point.
It's you had a conversation with a person, you know, that, and if anybody says that, oh, Dread's a fucking traitor or some faggot shit, then you know that that's not your friend either.
Yeah, truth. That's true. And it was just a conversation between two people. There's no side taking or this or that. It was just enjoying the fucking, like, Saturday night, I think it was, after a few drinks and dabs and shit, right? But, you know, nothing to be taken out of context. I'm certainly not a supporter of his work, because I just don't. I would be, but if he hadn't shown all these traits over the last few years, I might be able to sub to him and actually feel like he has integrity and he's going to show true results. But I feel like he's just going to tamper with any results that he gets, right? Squeeze the screen in so it looks like there's curvature, or wait till the midday sun has heated up the waters to get the ultimate refraction levels that he wants for his image. I just can't.
Well, hey, Dread, you see, that's why I'm looking forward to one of these days actually taking a trip up there and hanging out with him for a couple of days and doing some observations.
Cool. You know, he invited people up there, dude. So maybe he is being honest, right? I don't know. He says he's turned a new leaf. But like I said earlier, once you know what someone's capable of, kind of hard to just, for me, it's kind of hard to just kind of put that all behind me and, oh, he's not like that anymore. Well, are you sure about that? You know, are you so sure about that?
I would stay skeptical and let him prove you different, you know?
Yeah, agreed. And, you know, I'll be nice to him from now on, as far as, you know, outright fucking, you know, attacking and
oh, come on, you gotta poke him in the side every now and then, though.
Oh, I will. If he brings up flat Earth, absolutely. It's full on, you know, defense mode.
Well, like, I just thought it was tight the one night when he comes on the panel and he's like, Yo, I just want to talk about anything besides the shape of the Earth. Like,
yeah, I thought that was interesting. I did. So that tells me that he kind of, in a weird way, almost sort of likes us.
He does. That's why he's still around, and he's trying to save you. He's not. He doesn't like.
See, that's the mentality of a delusional do-gooder. So a delusional do-gooder wants, you know, they want to do good. It's like they have good intentions, but their delivery system and their method is way off point. It does not hold the best interests of the people involved. It holds their own best interests for what they think that person should be. And I disagree with that so fundamentally, right?
Yep.
Makes sense? Yeah. I'm not here to be thought policed. I don't care. Yeah, sure. You know, I don't care what people want to think. I'm not here to go over to Timmy's channel and say, Timmy, you're an idiot, right? You know, yeah. I'm not. I don't care what you think. It's what can be proved. And honestly, I haven't seen either side prove fuck all, except for Flat Earth proving that we can see too far, and proving that, you know, use your common sense and logic and reason. Use the senses that were given to you to explain your reality a little better. Like, such as the stars have never, you know, they haven't changed position for all of mankind's history, known history. Like, that we can see, that shit hasn't changed.
So this has been fucking with my roommate, dude, because he keeps coming to me and like he'll tell me things like, what does it matter, right? Like, what does it matter? And because he's a Christian, he's like Sunday warrior style Christian dread, you know? Like
what does that mean? No.
It means the kind of Christians that you fucking hate.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna burn in hell forever if you don't think the way I do? That kind of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
Stuff, yeah. Okay. So like dude, it's funny because he thinks I'm like wasting my time with this sometimes, right? Like, because he'll tell me like, couldn't you be like in the Word? And I go, dude, what you're not understanding is that like the people I talk to, I go, I'm armed with the Word already. You guys all know this because how many times do I fucking pull that shit out and I talk about it if it's brought up in a fucking wrong context, you know? Like, it's like, dude, the people I'm talking to right now, I've basically changed arguments. Like before, I was arguing whether or not there was a creator versus evolution. Well, guess what? Now with like Flat Earth, evolution kind of like, for the most part, tossed out the fucking window, dude. And like 99% of like Flat Earthers agree, no matter who they think the creator is, they are pretty sure that there was a creator because of what we live in and what we are, what's going on, you know, like, and that's what I try to tell him. I'm like, dude, half that argument that you're in now with all the people you talk to, I go, I'm already past that. I go, now I'm talking about.
I agree with you, Josh. I think that's kind of where we, like in a philosophical way, kind of agree that, you know, sure, this place was created, but don't pretend to me that you know who created it. I'm not buying it. You know what? You're selling it. I'm not buying it. And, you know, many people claim to know who created this place, and I just don't believe any of them. Sorry. Too bad. So sad. Don't care. You know, you don't know there was a God that made this place. It could have very well been a more advanced human race that came before us, or who knows? I'm not going to assume an outcome.
You would have to ask yourself who created them.
Well, and you can do that with God too. You can do that with anything, dude. It's a logical kind of.
I'll fucking do it with you.
Circular argument, right? You know, like it doesn't go anywhere. You could just keep saying that about everything anywhere, right? Really, right? What made that? What made that? What came before that? What came, like it's kind of like talking about infinity. It's like ridiculous, right? It's kind of silly. So what I'm saying is, whatever made this place doesn't necessarily have to be of a divine nature. it doesn't necessarily mean it's a godlike.
I just started a hangout. Everybody who got the notification on it, if you would kindly please not join that call until Josh is done with his.
Go. So yeah.
How much longer do I have on here anyway? And you know what? I can end at any time, Hitch. I was kind of just killing time, waiting for
another shit show.
I was kind of waiting for you because that's what Psychics was saying. He was asking if I was going to go live because he didn't know what was going on with you.
Hold on one second.
Did you guys watch Ephesians documentary he made about 5 days ago?
No, I haven't had a chance to.
Dude, it freaking blew my mind. He texted me, he goes, thanks for the conversation we had, like when I was on your channel, Uber, remember a week ago or so?
Yeah.
He's like, that was a great conversation, and you know, I was kind of thinking about you, and I made this documentary. And I was like, what? I was like, uh-oh, let's see where this goes. And I watched it, and it fucking blew my mind. It was awesome. It was like a kind of a musical montage of all the shit that I believe, I think, you know, it was amazing. It was so good that I want to do a live hangout and present it and show it even on my channel and, you know, get everybody to watch it. Maybe do like a movie night type of thing. Drink beers and watch this show because it was so well done, you guys. I couldn't believe it. I texted back. I was like, holy fuck, bro. I can't believe you just whipped that together. Like, it was so good. Yeah, so check it out if you haven't yet. And
yeah, no, I will.
I'm going to do a live show this week.
You told me to go ahead and take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, if it...
Ephesians 2, what is the number again? 3:16? 3:12?
No, it's Ephesians 6:12, I believe.
6:12, yeah, whatever.
Or Ephesians 12.
He's a religious person. Spiritual person that I can get along with. He's not pushy in his beliefs. He's not, I just totally respect Lloyd. He's a great guy. And like I said, actions man speak louder than words, man. And his actions speak loud to me, man. When you buy a van, dedicate your time to rescuing animals, dude, you're a hero. In my book, you're a hero for that. He's a fucking hero.
Dude, I swear nothing was funnier than the other night when Hitch told you that that he believed in the Bible.
Oh. And my reaction,
and you were just like fucking completely shocked. You were practically like, no, you're not. Like, no.
You can't be. Not you. It didn't take it.
You mean because I've remained silent when people are talking like, fuck the Jesus, fuck the Bible, fuck the... Dude, yeah.
Hey, yeah, I'm not down with saying that shit.
No, I'm like... I try to keep my mouth shut, man. There was a time in my life where I freaked out on you.
Yeah, and I still find it very distasteful to say that kind of shit. But then again, it's freedom of speech, and those people, in essence, are really talking about a belief. So whatever.
Honestly, Dread, those people, what sucks is I actually agree with them most of the time because what they're bitching at and what they're cussing out is the fucked up, counterfeit
religion.
What's out there, dude? It's like, yeah, it's the fucked up counterfeit religion that's out there. Like
fake spirituality, bro.
They're cussing out everything that I hate about it anyway. So it's like, okay, yeah, go for it. Like, now when they start posting pictures of
Zern
crucified on
Zern said in the chat, I'd trade Jesus for God killing Copernicus when he was a baby. Oh my god.
Yeah, Zern, I try to give him a little bit of leeway because he's retarded, but
that was fucked up. So fucked up.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care. That's why I don't, like, I just let people say whatever they want in the fucking chat. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't.
Dude, I
don't
can't
mean anything to
take
me.
it personally. You know?
No. You can't go taking it all personally and shit. I understand that. It's just, it's different. I hope you guys understand. When I took it kind of personal is because that certain somebody was somebody I'd been promoting for a long time. I've sent people over to listen to him and check out his videos and stuff. And so I felt a little bit kind of stabbed in the back, or a little bit betrayed by someone who I thought.
Do you have any friends that you don't fucking spar with?
Dude, that wasn't the same, dude. I spar with Jibby. I've sparred with Jibby before. I sparred with, I get those verbal confrontations.
I know, but
that was not that, dude. That was something. From your show, so I couldn't even defend myself, right? So that's what really made me mad. Is I was with a group of friends that are not just his friends; they're my friends too, and he has the nerve to kick me. So I found
but don't let it make you fucking feel like, oh, I'm not going to go over there anymore because they support that. It's like I don't
know, man.
Really anything. Like, the only thing I'm doing is creating a platform. Like there was a conversation between Rory and Jibby the other day that went really fucking well, and that was yesterday. And like it when it's an open platform, it's just like YouTube. It's going to be a shit show if you make it a shit show, but if it's not, and you really tried. You were just like, dude, what the fuck's going on, man? I'm trying to talk to Jez, and you're only in control of what you say. So I mean, as far as
I waited, man. I held my guns. I held it. And then by the 12th insult and physical threat, I finally said, listen, dude, what the fuck do you do? And everybody's got to talk about that one question. So I can tell that one question pierced some shit. Pierced people that were
listening to
the shit. It pierced his fucking, and it really got, it just cut through all the insults and right down to the bare bones of the matter. Who are you?
That doesn't mean it's a good question to ask. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You never know what the answer is going to be. You know what I mean? What if he says like, well, I'm a fucking prostitute?
Yeah, he could have very well said that. I wasn't actually implying that he was a layabout, but it kind of, it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? What puts you on a pedestal? This is where I was coming from. What puts you on a pedestal to judge me and call me all these horrible names? And so this was happening it happened 3 times, man, in 3 different hangouts where I don't know why, but he just needlessly attacked me 3 fucking times. So that, I fucking was really cool with him for quite a while, man. Gave him every chance to be civil with me. And he's got some kind of personal fucking thing with me. Fine. Don't care. It's neither here nor there. I'm unsubbed. I'm done with him. And honestly, I'm just not going to, like, I don't know. If I'm not going to be in a panel of people, Hitch, that I consider like a lot of them supposedly friends, like to a degree. And nobody kind of stood up and said, hey, this is wrong. Like, Merle, what you're doing is not conducive.
It just wasn't the time for that.
With a fucking conversation. What are you doing, man? And because everybody was just kind of quiet, I was just kind of appalled, right? And like, okay, well, if I can be treated like this here, I really don't want to fucking be here. And that's kind of my attitude. No offense to you, Hitch. I know open platform and the best of intentions, but
yeah, I mean, like, that's for me, like, that shit, it should be done privately. And I have had a couple of private conversations with Merle about that. But it's not like he's not my fucking son, like it's.
I'm not telling you need to have control over your panel. That everybody is in control of their own actions. I get that. It's just if there's an environment created where that is kind of the level of the room sometimes, because it really wasn't about me. In case you guys didn't really know, it was
about Jizz's rocket.
It was about
Jizz's rocket.
Hulk. It was in the chat. Banner.
Yeah, him and.
It was about Banner, and they were really up in a fucking. They had their shit in a knot trying to get him on the panel, right? And so, fuck. So it was like
David Banner.
You know, I came in right at the point where they were getting their shit all heated up at David, and so they focused. Well, he focused his targets on his sights on me instead of David because of the timing that I had come into the hangout. That doesn't excuse it though. So whatever. You know, I'm not telling you got to be fucking soft and dainty little fucking snowflakes. But I was literally called every fucking name in the book. A fucking idiot, moron, fuck, angry, vitriolic, bitter, twisted, freak, fool, piece of shit, don't know shit, bitch, idiot, and then threaten that he's going to drag me outside by my dreads and knee me in the gut. Yeah, right.
You fucking like memorize it. That's
no man.
Who's going to drag you outside?
Forever will do that to me.
Merle?
Dreaming. Yeah, that was Merle. Merle said all that shit to me before I said even one thing to him. So let that be known. Anyways, let's drop it. Who fucking cares, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I care, but it's not. I just don't think it's like.
Yeah, it's not
that big of a deal. You know,
not a big deal. I'm just, you know, generally not going to be around there if Merle's there, right? It's just. I don't really want to be around somebody who thinks that way of me, right? So
I think Merle just picks certain people on certain days at certain times, and if they,
I mean, he's been having problems with a lot of people.
He has this way about him.
He's been having problems with Dell and that whole crew too. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I'm kind of. I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna like that. I don't know. I find
the Dell thing weird because I mean that was like his go-to person.
Right when he said I didn't know him, he's right.
Right.
I had no idea what he was like. He's right.
Like
I didn't know him at all.
Right. If anyone said anything about Dale, he was jumping at it. He was like, "You fucking don't know."
And
it's
now
fucking hot in that shed. I started laughing. I was like, "It is."
And so, you know, Dell had enough. He
got a wood burner in there.
talked to Dell and Gav separately one time about this fucking stupid Discord group with a bunch of ballers.
Whose truck is here?
So he, you know, a bunch of baller faggots.
Yeah, and then black truck.
He fucking told them, I'm not interested in that Discord shit. So Merle gets on the live show and brings it up again. He fucking brings it up again live on his show when he didn't even want to have anything to do with it in the first place. That's why he got pissed off. That's why Dell got mad. And so, you know, I think he has every right to be mad when this person was already told he's not fucking interested in that shit. Why are you bringing it up on my show? So he can gather my people from that are watching, you know, Dell's show and get them on the Discord. Like, get that shit out of here. So, you know, whatever. It's none of my business anyways. It just became like public business. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
God damn it. I'll be right back.
I wish the best for everyone. I really do.
Except the blacks. I heard what you said.
No, especially the blacks. A red, white, black, tan, yellow, or brown. It really doesn't matter. We can all get down. Right? You know what I'm saying? Anybody know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Gathica.
Hey, Gathica, what's up, man?
The Sea Beagle.
Here, you know what? Let me add your Australian ass to the call. Although, wait, I was supposed to be hopping off of here.
I love this beautiful realm. Yeah, sorry, Gath. Moving on to more interesting subject. So yeah, Josh, we'll have to do that. Let's look into it. Let's talk to some more people who might be interested in this community about building a capsule and see what's possible to do, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what's possible.
Dude, I'm having trouble. Somehow I lost a Hangout chat.
Accidentally erase it or something?
No, I didn't accidentally erase anything. Like, I had a group of people where I'd always post my my link to my Hangout. Just because it made it easier than fucking sending it to a bunch of people.
Used to do Poncho used to do just have one open all the time and just keep using the same dispensary, link dispenser. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you start that up, that'd be great.
Well, I did, and then now it's disappeared. I don't understand why the fuck it would disappear like that. Like, and I just used it like the other day. Like the last time I went live, I used it.
Oh.
Now, the thing is somebody can remove you from a group even if you start the group, can't they?
There might be something in the settings that you can set. I don't know. Google Hangouts is so littered with bad code, man. Like glitches that can be taken advantage of for dishonest people, right? So, yeah, that's shitty. I hate Google Hangouts. It's really bad, man. Right? It's really a shitty app. Like I feel like there's code in it they can really easily fix, man. Right? Little things they could really easily deal with that wouldn't allow people to come in and snipe the host of their own Hangout. Why is that a thing you can do?
Right? Like, why is that even an option?
Yeah, fix that shit. They could have done it a long time ago. It's like a purposeful loophole. You know, that's what it seems like to me. How hard, seriously, would it be to fix that code? Fuck off. You know?
Yep.
Re. Google be fucking with us.
Yeah, they are.
YouTube be fucking with us. Everybody.
Yep. Well, you know what, dude? I think I am gonna wrap this up right now.
Wrap it up, brother. All right.
And we can all hop over to Hitches and see what the hell happens over there.
Are we gonna cut some Glovers out or no?
No, we're gonna treat them with respect.
Okay.
Well, here I just want to add to you real
We're
quick.
gonna show those gentlemen.
Let me add real quick
Who's
that
the better man?
Uber and Hitch, you know, I respect you guys and thank you for your work putting, you know, just putting these hangouts together and doing it. It takes up time, and I respect what you're doing, guys. So, cheers and thank you.
Oh, dude, you're
yeah,
welcome.
for sure. Keep coming back. Don't be a bitch.
All right. all right.
Yeah, not Dread. Always appreciate you around, man.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think you're great, dude.
All right, much respect. We'll talk to you guys soon. Shout out to the chat.
Peace out. Let's hop over there.
Peace, bro.
Hitch, see you in a minute, man.
Right.
What's going on here? What have I done wrong here? So, yeah, so I took him out.
Watch, if you go back and like listen to the watch page, you'll hear when someone's trying to talk, we can hear you in the background like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, mate. I'll see you over on Hitches anyway.
All right, see you over there, man.
Yeah,
no,
cool,
not
man.
you, Dominic. I was talking to Lee.
Me. My fault. All me.
All right, guys.
Nice
Peace
one.
out.
I'll see you there. Yeah, cool, man.
Hey, everybody in the chat. We're hopping over to Hitches. See you all there.